Thank you. All right. Well, welcome to another session of Dusk Doom. Okay, we left off last with everybody inside of the Crusade camp, but split in different places of the Crusade camp.
Y'all are here too?
It is currently nighttime. The two of you are in the west stables, in the middle of. I don't know how to describe this other than a horse heist. Attempted horse heist. And the other two are currently being protected.
Are we in a tent or anything?
Yeah, you're in a tent.
Okay, I just imagine just like in a field, just like being rained on, having this like serious political discussion.
We're in like a stable tent, right? Big tent.
No, yours has the stable has actually been like built out of wood from the Midnight Forest.
Dang. Maybe
Because
Amish.
like you need something solid to hold the horses in.
True.
Cool. So let's start with the horse heist.
The horse.
The horse. Alright.
It's not the horse thing you'll hear all day.
You know what?
What?
I had
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Sounds pretty good.
I had qualms
Gamer
because
idea.
you brought some snacks. I had qualms, but not anymore.
Can I get a name, species, pronoun, defining trait of the person I'm talking to?
Sure.
I think I said the horse.
Stable
Yeah.
person.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it. What's the name of the stable supervisor? Atlas. What's their species? What pronouns do they use? And what's a uniquely defining trait about them? Let's start with the name.
I'm thinking about gristmill because I recently saw that word and I thought it was cool.
Nice.
Gristmill. Okay. Rank.
I don't know my ranks.
All right. Gonna say
Right.
sergeant.
Okay.
Sergeant Gristmill.
The frog people. What are they called?
Bullywugs.
No, I was thinking
The evil ones?
Grunge.
Grung. The Grung.
Great.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Great one for a gristmill.
Yeah.
You smell the green.
Oh my! No, that's such a terrible species to be a stable supervisor.
Because they're just gonna burn the horses.
They have poison mucus on their skin.
Maybe he wears gloves. Maybe they
Okay.
wear gloves.
Sure, Gristmill wears gloves and loves horses and wishes they could kiss the horses, but they can't. Talking about they pronouns.
He, him.
Okay. And what's a
Their gloves are like Michael Jackson gloves, like very shiny.
Sequined.
Magic.
I love it. I love
Does that mean he only has one?
No, he's got two, but
Okay. Then I'm still not like Michael Jackson.
Like
they're like an heirloom. They're a family heirloom.
sequined and shiny.
They're like when we can't. Yeah, exactly. All right. You said who did you say I need to go talk to get my orders?
Barracks.
Barracks?
It's the big tent. It's the big command tent over there. They'll just report there and they'll assign you to a section.
If I want to work with horses, is there like, do we get to? I don't know. I'm new. Do we get to make like requests?
You
of our
can
specialties?
ask there. It's not my.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Barris. I'm gonna. You said Barris?
I didn't say anybody's name.
Go to the barracks.
To the barracks. I thought you said go talk to Barris. You know.
Have a good day.
All right. Am I good to leave? Am I good to leave? And I start petting.
This is your horse.
Yeah. Am I good to leave? I was told to
Okay.
just leave my horse in the west stables.
Well,
I mean, my like. They're more their own person, but their own horse. But yeah, we're companions. This is my companion.
All right. We'll keep an eye on this Crusader horse.
All right. They seem to get along well with the old horse. Can they bunk with them?
Get out of my
All
stables.
right. For the crusade. I'll see you. I'll
You
be
see
back.
a couple of the stable hands like get up and say, "For the
For
Crusade!"
the crusade. All right, buddy. I'll be back. You know what to do.
I start eating hay.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
Roll a luck check. Roll a d8. That's how many. Roll a d6. That's how many pens away you are from the 6.
6.
Cool. You're placed on the other end. So if you
Understandable.
want to communicate with that horse, all of the other horses are gonna hear what you're talking about, and the humans are gonna hear a lot of.
Okay, noted. Alright. Can I turn to the guy next to me and be like, so what's up with that old guy?
Well, it's the middle of the night, dude.
Sorry, man, I'm wired. Crazy hay y'all got over here.
I've got this shit right from.
Did we give the old horse a name?
I don't remember.
I don't think
What
so.
is the fork's name?
Gristmill, Gristmill.
And Grunge is Grung.
Yes.
Grung.
Okay.
Don't forget his really awesome shiny gloves.
Oh, you're right. How could I forgot?
Okay, what if I answer like 3 questions? Will you let me will you quiet down?
Yes.
Okay.
So, what's his deal? He's wearing special harness.
Oh, yeah, his rider is like a fancy pants.
Fancy what?
Fancy pants.
But
This-
why? Like, does he get special treatment?
Not really, no.
He's just pretty? Or was?
He's pretty old.
Pretty old. Okay.
And
Anything defining, anything special at all?
How many questions was that? Shit, I can't count.
I don't think you gave me a limit.
I said 3 questions.
I thought you said free
Okay.
as in, like, I don't have to pay you for that. Okay.
Horse language is confusing. Okay.
Hey, buddy. I saw you got some oats over there.
oh yeah, what is this?
Do
I was like, what are you doing?
What
Yeah, I got the good
what are
ones.
you trying to
I heard the mayor's.
What are you
coming in
trying
next
to
week.
do? You trying to you
Ignore me?
The mayor's.
What?
Like,
Oh, what's up?
You know that locker room talk he was spitting earlier about the Pegasus or unicorn or the unicorn?
Yeah. I mean, I just found out what that is from him yelling it.
Well, I met her and she seemed to want me to
a hang hoof.
find him.
Fight him?
Find him. I'm not sure
Find
if you
him.
knew anything about the guy.
Wait. So he really got together with a horse with a horn?
That's what I'm told. That's what I understand.
That's what streets
That's what the streets are saying. But we never got the full story from her.
Hey, I heard the old
She
horse
just mentioned
being
him.
born.
Okay. Roll animal handling to stop this one from falling back asleep.
That new horse said that the old horse slept with a unicorn. I think that's true.
Wait.
I don't know, man.
What is his name?
That's,
Caballo?
18. Nice.
Plus 4. Wow.
Nice,
That's
okay.
a big number. 22.
I'm not gonna rest again. I'm not gonna be able to fall back asleep. It's too late. Okay, ask your questions.
I've been asking questions. Okay, so how long has he been here with the Crusaders?
I mean, we all got here yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And so
but
you
but
haven't known-
like we were traveling together for a while.
Anything else he might have shared of note?
His back hurts.
His back hurts. Okay. This is going nowhere. Let's see. Any reason anyone would hate the guy?
He kind of smells.
I did get that earlier.
Hey, Bluey, we're trying to sleep.
He kind of smells.
Okay. I got that earlier.
What? Why are you asking so many questions?
I'm trying to piece together why the horned horse was still thinking about him all these years ago. Because he doesn't seem like anything special to me except for that harness. He really, yeah. He smells and he's kind of boring.
I feel that.
Are you like a druid or something? Because your concerns are very complicated.
Bluey, I swear to God, I'll come over there.
No, you won't.
No!
I'm sorry, I'm just really nosy. I need some gossip. I haven't traveled with anyone. I've just been traveling with this new guy.
If you tell a joke.
Okay, well, that's all the gossip I got about old Chiron.
Alright, man. Is there any time y'all get... I'm new to the Crusaders too. Do y'all ever get free time?
What the,
I don't know.
like 3 o'clock?
No, like free time to roam
Oh,
around.
not the number. Oh,
It's happening again.
it's happening again.
I heard Bluey's half donkey.
Your name's Bluey, right?
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah.
Half donkey?
No,
That
I
would
don't
make him a
think
mule.
so.
That's why his coat's blue.
How did your coat get blue?
I'm colorblind. I
Okay,
can't see.
hold on.
What
I
are
need to
colors?
lock in. I need to.
Looks green
Well,
to me.
you know, my parents, they were really trying to have a horse that had like white like white hair, but they blew it. Like, are you a druid? Are you a druid? Cause like, I've heard people be like, hey, if you get a lot of weird questions, are you one of those weirdos that disguises themselves as a horse?
I've been a horse as long as I've known, as long as I've been aware. But I take it y'all don't take kindly to druids around here.
I mean, I've never met one. The Crusaders, they don't let their kind in Globstadt. The Paladins are very anti-druid.
Are y'all treated well here? Would you like to live above averagely?
I don't know what averagely means.
Okay.
I mean, we get hay.
What if you got hay, oats, and fruit?
Wait for weird.
Now I'm listening.
All right, y'all, gather around.
Apples.
Okay. I need you to make an animal handling check.
Okay.
We're gonna say difficulty 16 to have to foment
Radicalized.
to radicalize the
Unionize
horse.
the horses.
Okay, perfect.
If we all withhold our labor at the same time,
That's a 5.
5
That's a
Plus
9.
what?
Plus 4 is a
plus 4, 9. Okay, cool. You use a lot of words that are too long and complicated for Bluey, and so you spend.
I like being oppressed by a rude class.
That's what they want you to think.
Hey, listen, the whips, they're kind of, they're kind of nice.
I won't speak to that.
All right, so you
I
spend.
support your truth.
Yeah. You keep that in that stable.
No, they never want to whip me inside the stable. They always do it in public.
Is that part of the appeal? Anyway, we're gonna go off track. Okay.
All right, you spend 1 hour trying to
Foment horse rebellion.
to foment. So you'll have like 10 minutes at the end of this to before your wild shape expires. Moving on to Rin, you have free roam of the camp as long as you head enough in the direction that was pointed to you that the stable supervisor doesn't.
Are they in that direction? Like, would I
Oh,
possibly?
you have no idea that they're inside the camp.
No, I just want to roll. If I can roll perception, like to see if I. No. All right, I just want to check.
You do make a investigation.
That's going to be a 10. Oh, 9.
Cool. You hear people going around the camp. Big like you hear the word king getting brought up a couple of times.
King. I don't know about that. I'm gonna go ahead and get in line for the Seers of True Time.
You mean laundry?
For laundry, I'm gonna get in line for laundry.
Okay.
Are they in the direction of the barracks? I assume you want your laundry done by your barracks.
They're in a different part of camp, but you are able to get there and to get in line.
Okay, I get in line.
Cool. It's gonna take you about an hour.
That's fine.
Cool. Moving to the others. Y'all are there's 2 guards inside of the tent with you. There's more outside.
Where did Jack go? Where did Jack go?
He's busy. You have a large table upon which a servant is bringing a tray of fruit, some of which are from like lands that you haven't gotten to like see or experience. So some of those fruits are alien to you, but they smell nice.
I'm giving you scientific descriptions of each of them.
Okay, you're one of those.
Yeah.
So I want to use favorite enemy, my feature,
Okay.
to recall information on Jack Greenwood.
Okay.
What do I know about Jack Greenwood?
He's a wood elf, hair cropped short. He has. He's the only elf you know that has male pattern baldness going on. Short for a wood elf, very sturdy, moves around in heavy armor.
Recently decapitated.
Skull
Recently
armor.
decapitated and brought back to life.
Does he have a scar from that?
You have not seen a scar on his neck, no.
Because true resurrection.
Yeah, it just builds you a new body now.
Does that mean there's another body somewhere? No.
We eat him.
Yes?
soul.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay. Where's he from?
Globstadt, as far as you're aware. What else would you know? He's a recruiter for the Crusade. He is prideful and somewhat vindictive, but also, you know, he like the things he got riled up about were, you know, treason and his own murder and things like this, and so
Get over it, man.
yeah, he takes his oath very seriously, and I think that's like most. You know that he used to have the sword that Rin has now, and now he's. But he always had like a ceremonial-looking sword at his hip, so that he didn't look unarmed when he wasn't manifesting the hex blade.
Okay, I want to talk to the guards. Are we still in Zone of Truth?
No.
Okay. Hi. I'm gonna speak to them in Celestial.
So
I'd like to speak to the manager.
I'd like to speak to the manager in Celestial.
One of them is a tiefling and one of them is an Aasimar. The Aasimar are like, they have glowing golden eyes, and they're descendants of like humanoids and celestials. Most likely like the angel kind. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Talk to which one do you talk to?
I'm talking to all of them.
Okay.
I don't assume that the tiefling doesn't know Celestial. I say, hi. I'm kind of curious about your organization. What is the name of the High Inquisitor?
You're
I
wasting your time.
I do the thing, like what people do at like in England.
Oh yeah.
But they're like,
Oh,
and I like take a selfie.
You're assuming these people know Celestial, and they know any language at all.
Okay,
I
they
think they
probably know a
basically
language.
just swing a sword and call it good.
Okay, I try the
What-
question
what-
again in common.
What language do you say that in?
Common.
Okay.
I repeat my question in common, and I say, my comrade seems to underestimate you two. I don't. You don't talk then?
Good cop, nagging cop.
Yeah.
Am I getting any kind of reaction from them at all?
They're trying not to have any reactions, but like like there are some like facial twitches.
Make a joke.
Do I still have detect thoughts up?
It's been more than a minute.
Probably like a minute. Hold on.
Make a joke.
I don't know any jokes. Laura, do you know any jokes?
So a stable boy walks up to a horse and says, "Hey, why the long face?"
Crusader walking by you here.
It is a minute.
Sorry, it's just like I'm hearing a lot of like neighing from the stables.
Yeah.
So it's just on the mind. You know.
I could use another spell for detect thoughts, but I feel like that's kind of a...
Is it a minute?
Yeah, it's a minute.
While this conversation is going, I'm talking with Goldie.
Is there paperwork in
No,
this?
you're not.
Yeah.
Didn't you end the last session with Goldie flying over the tent?
No, you gave her permission to sit in front of the fireplace.
I could have sworn the thing you ended the last session with was Goldie flying above the tent going, well, you stepped in.
That was out of character. She is currently out of range for your ability to give telepathic order.
Okay, cool. I'll spend the next hour and summon her here.
Okay, sounds good.
What is in this tent?
Like 10
is there
minutes?
like, there's
I
the
think it's
weird
10
fruit.
minutes.
Yeah, there's a table, some chairs, flags.
Okay. Is there like a desk?
There's a table.
There's nothing on the table but the weird fruit.
Right now, yes. There's a water pitcher and some cups get brought in.
Wow. They're so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna keep talking to the guards. This is gonna be like that episode of Survivor where he like makes the other one jump off because he just keeps talking and is so annoying the other one just gives up. That's gonna be me. So how long are we supposed to be here?
Make a intimidation check.
Buddy, how long is this line to take?
Great
Let's
save.
try that one again. 11.
Okay. They do not budge. They do not speak with you.
Are they even facing me?
Yes,
Okay.
they're keeping an eye on both of you.
Okay. Am I allowed to go? Okay, I just try to walk out of the tent.
Right. Puts their spears in an X pattern in front of you.
Okay, so is that an answer? So now you can communicate? Did they rip out your tongue when you joined?
Cool. So Goldie materializes.
Yeah, I don't even have to recast it. As an action, I can temporarily dismiss my familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension. And as an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space. She's just 30 seconds. So Goldie is peacefully napping in the tower, and suddenly it blinks out of existence.
You could have just called a new one, right? Let me just retire and.
Yeah, I could have.
Look
Look at you, you're so smart.
Where are we?
Being held captive against our will, but nicely. So that's nice. I need you to do your best scouting job here. There is a tent somewhere around here that has a crown-like object in it. If it's within 100 feet, hey, great, show it to me. If not, sort of expand your search radius as you go and check in every few minutes. Let me know where you've searched. Ideally, we put a crown on this, polymorph guy's head, and he can tell these crusaders to fuck off. And I'm gonna be a royal advisor, which is awesome. Worst case scenario, we get sacrificed to some god in the next few hours, and we die. So, if you could do your best on finding that crown or something, it'd be great. Thank you.
I'm allowed to leave the search radius if I don't find a crown inside of the. I'm allowed to leave the telepathic radius.
Yeah. Start searching within that 100-foot radius. But if you haven't found it in there, start searching, expanding that outward.
Do you want me to look inside of the tents?
Yeah. If there's a convenient angle inside, do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Check in every 5 or so. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I am treating this room like an escape room.
Can I roll percent?
And I am investigating the fruit. I'm looking at the platter. I have ADHD, and I'm not just gonna sit there and wait to die. So I'm just gonna I'm pouring out the water. I'm looking at the tent. I'm going.
This is what you are looking beneath the table when Jack Greenwood and Nasser step into the room.
Oh my god, you're back! Hi.
And you see that Nasser dismisses a disguise self spell on herself, and you see that she is heavily armored, very decorated, heavy armor. Red-haired Asimar, and her it looks like there's like the inner light of the Asimar like flows through her hair, making it look making like evoking fire or the reflections of water at the bottom of a swimming pool.
What is her name again? You just said it.
Nasser.
Wow, that's quite the makeover.
You wish to speak with me? I'm the High Inquisitor.
Do I buy this?
I could whistle.
Make an insight check.
14 plus 16.
Okay. I mean, she is wearing a lot of medals and Crusader armor that is like more sophisticated and you know it's like the epic loot version like yeah, so and she does have quite an air of authority.
Melora, advisor and counselor to Prince Eerie Caliburn. Pleasure to meet you, High Inquisitor. We'd like to
Yes,
get
what's
this
your name?
coronation going.
You can call me High Inquisitor.
And is that your name?
You may call me High Inquisitor. I hear that you are heir to the throne. Well, I hear you want to make a treaty.
So your name's not Nasser?
No.
What? Was there ever a Nasser?
I don't think this is quite relevant to our current.
I think if we're gonna work together and you've been a different person this whole time, I think it is relevant.
I'm a very busy person. It's the middle of the night. I would like to move on to talking about the treaty.
We are.
Very well. So we have means of recovering the crown of Chrysalis. We will try to do so for you in exchange for your promise that you will support the crusade.
Support the crusade and what?
Well, allow us to accomplish our holy task in this land for as long as it takes for us to do so.
That's a very broad clause.
Yes.
So
And it is what we would be doing anyways if you didn't have a crown and if you weren't a king. So
you want me to be a figurehead?
ideally,
So why, like, what do
But-
I get from that?
you get a crown, you get a title, you get the legitimacy of ruling your people if they'll allow you to rule in this state. And, well, you can... I don't believe the crusade will take very long to solve this problem, and then there won't be any need for you to be a figurehead for anything. You can just rule in your own right.
Demand marriage.
What? Okay, I look like, and I am casting to Melora, and I say, what do I do here? What's going on? What? Help.
Melora is is looking at you with the most like tight-lipped, like a slight smile, like, well, it's quite the bargain.
Okay, so am I free to leave and find the crown myself?
It's not quite safe out there right now.
That wasn't my question.
We'll we'll have to discuss this after our discussion of this treaty.
If we were to take a week to discuss terms with other courtiers in the Wood Elves, this delay in the timeline does not preclude this deal from going forward?
The Crusades might very well be done clearing the chrysalis by then, so that is something that we are perfectly fine with. We'll invite your the people you request into the camp.
Excellent. We'll draft a list of courtiers to send for.
Very well.
I have another question. Is your name Alun?
You may call me High Inquisitor.
Okay, what do I just she react at all to that?
Make an insight check.
I'm curious on this one too. I'm keeping an eye on it.
5. I blink too long.
17 on insight.
Okay. 17 on insight. You you can tell that she is hyper focused, and you feel that you're facing a strict fanatic, right?
Mm-hmm. In contrast to Jack, right, who's not the fanatic.
Jack is doesn't have real faith.
True belief, yeah.
Real faith in specifically Amateno, but he has acted with a lot of devotion to his oath.
Yeah.
Does he react?
You feel very similar vibes. You can't tell which one it is for the High Inquisitor, but you can tell that she is pleased. That's not her name, but she is happy to keep Omen guessing. Sorry, Eerie. She is happy to keep Eerie guessing.
Well, we appreciate your tight protection.
I would like to ask that you not cast spells while in here. It can
I
make the
have
guard.
many rituals and divinations to keep up, as in capacity to Prince Eerie.
Yes. Well,
I ask in Celestial, are we political prisoners right now?
you are under our protection.
Does she answer in Celestial?
Yes, you can. You may cast divination spells, but I believe Marcus here detected saw the ritual movements for a conjuration spell.
Yes.
Who's Marcus?
She points to the guard that has been silent this whole time.
Which one? The tiefling?
Yeah, the tiefling.
Wow, the stable's so
Understood. I'll keep it to divinations.
Jack gets started on writing the treaty. It will have to be signed before your coronation, and we'll start preparing a search party to acquire the crown.
Okay, I'd like to be part of the search party.
That is very likely to be a dangerous quest.
That's fine.
You can always send your trusty advisor.
I think we should both go.
If they die, then it's no longer a problem.
I will take your offer into consideration. She turns around.
When are you leaving?
We are here to stay until the The crusade is done.
Sorry, excuse
with
me.
crusade.
When are you leaving to go look for the crown?
I'm staying.
Okay. When is the crusade and the search party leaving?
Well, given that we've just agreed to do that, I have a little bit of planning before I'm able to do that. Before I'm able to give you an answer. We've just decided to send this search party for you.
Okay, thank you, Ellen.
She turns around and she moves. Cool. All right, you have 10 minutes before you horse out.
Where the fuck are you?
Okay.
He's about to enter the laundry.
Hey.
Okay. And that's on the other side of the camp, right? I would have
It's
no
in
way
a
of knowing
it's
this.
in a different part of the camp.
What time is it? How far away are we to midnight?
I feel like it's 2 a.m.
Oh, so we're past midnight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, if didn't last. Yeah, like this is still the.
Oh, okay.
This,
That makes sense.
sorry, it has to be 4 a.m. because this is still the same night where Leo died.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh damn! It's been a long day
It's
for
a
me.
long day.
It's been a long. Okay. Where is Gristmill? Right now, is Gristmill still in the stables?
No.
Nice. Okay, so it's just me and the horses.
No, there's stable hands present. None of them are like inside of the stable. A few of them are like working outside, stacking hay, cleaning. What are they called? Saddles.
Okay.
They were in here brushing some of the horses earlier, but they're done with that.
Okay, and is there only one exit out of the stables?
Yes, currently yes. Exits can be made, and also there's one exit that could fit a horse-sized creature.
Okay. Okay, wait. Where is the stable located in terms of the camp? Like, is there like somewhere where a horse could slip away unnoticed, or is that a little like asking for a bit much?
Well, you're inside of a pen right now.
Oh, I would have to like. Okay. What if? Okay, and this is the
Alright.
way that Wild Shape works. Could I just decide to use my next one in the middle of being okay? Cool.
No, you need to unwild shape, and then next turn, well, you can do it in the same turn because I believe it's a bonus action to leave your wild shape and an action to use your second wild shape, which means that you could just do it within 6 seconds. And if
Okay.
nobody's looking at you within those 6 seconds,
You
then
can just
you're
lay down.
Yeah. All right, folks. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Ah!
Thank you.
Shut up!
Let's all shut.
I wish you would.
Oh. Well, it's been a long day. You know. Good night, everyone. Nice meeting y'all.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
If you pass a difficulty of 8, none of the humans spot you. If you pass a difficulty of 14, none of the horses spot you either.
Okay. It is 9.
Hey, nice.
Okay, cool. None of the humans spot you, but as you wild shape,
You are a druid.
yeah, Bluey's also. I knew it.
You're dreaming right now.
I knew it. Chiron, that druid was trying to learn about you.
Louis,
and
I swear to horse god.
he was. Hold on, the druid was trying to
We
find out about your
don't-
sexuality.
Shut up, Louis.
So you for a moment while you're in human shape, you don't understand what they're saying. What do you wild shape into?
I'm gonna wild shape into like a barn cat, just like.
Okay.
Are there cats in the
Yes.
crusade? Yeah. Okay.
Cats tend to follow with rats.
Yeah.
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 Cool. You become a you become a cat. Small enough that you can slip out of your pen. Yeah, and you have a whole 2 hours for in that wild shape.
Sweet.
What do you want to do?
Waltz out. Well, I'm gonna sneak out through not the main entrance.
You regain wild shapes on a short rest. You've been talking to those horses for an hour, so I believe that would count. Like everybody can count. You were waiting in line. You were just chilling. Everybody can count this as a short rest if you like. So you have 1 wild shape left after becoming a cat.
Okay. Oh, I wrote this down somewhere, and I can always look it up. But is the preparing new spells thing only for long rests?
I believe
Or is it short
it's.
rest too?
I believe it's long rests because that's how clerics do it. But in my campaign with Frey, we do it on a short rest because it's a solo campaign and it's more difficult. So yeah, no. Ben might check for you, but my answer until
What are we checking?
when do druids prepare their spells?
A long rest. Yeah.
Long
yeah.
rest?
Cool.
Okay.
So you cannot change the spells you already have.
That's all right. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to find my buddy.
Your dark vision improves a lot. The whole place around you feels very going from
horse.
from horse to cat.
I was like, they're a pallet elf. What do you mean? Horse.
Yeah, horse.
Yeah.
You were able to walk around this place. You do smell that rats have already started to infest the camp, especially near the places where food is being stored and prepared. You see a lot of crusaders about, just doing their stuff. You hear the neighing of confused horses behind you.
It's none of my business anymore. Okay. I walk around. I probably... Can I see if I can sense if Eerie and Melora are here? Or pick it up somehow?
Make a survival check.
Ooh.
I'm still talking to Marcus.
Okay.
So they might hear my voice.
Make a survival check for, I think, the smell. And I'm going to say it's a big camp, so the difficulty is going to be 20. You don't even expect that they would be in this camp because that's not where they said they were going to go. That's why the difficulty is so high for you to kind of stumble on that smell.
Understandable. Nat 20
Ooh.
plus a 7. I have
Whoa.
a really high survival
Hell
bonus.
You not only pick up
Hell yeah.
you not only pick up the smells of Eerie and Melora, you also pick up the smell of Rin on the way there, and you get a and based on the smells inside of the tent, you can smell 2 people were here and they left and they headed south.
What about Goldie?
Goldie smells like glitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, the 2 people that were in this tent and then left do I know who they are?
You haven't gotten a chance to smell them before.
Okay.
They smelled a bit like sweat
Yeah,
and
that tracks.
heavy metal, carrying heavy armor around the.
Oh, that must be... I don't know about them yet.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
that's the manager.
Okay, I'm talking to Marcus, and I say, so are we gonna get beds, or are we expected to be here overnight in these chairs?
Marcus turns around and opens a flap, leans out and says, "Hey, you servant boy, get 2 beds for get 2 fancy beds over here."
Oh,
Yeah, that's
you're so
weird.
sweet.
Yeah.
So you can talk.
Closes the flap back.
Are we flapped in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No lines of sight to the outside.
Okay. While this is all happening, never mind. We can get back to that.
You're talking to Marcus some more. Cool. Rin, you arrive at the end of the line.
Hey, I'm here to do some laundry. Do you have anyone who's able to, I don't know, make themselves look like someone else doing my laundry? If I have someone in mind.
This is 5D chess.
Make.
This is my beach house. I like this.
You mean like someone with a disguise kit?
Or, change a disguise self.
Oh, yeah. Lawrence can look like whatever you want.
I flashed a little gold. I can,
particularly.
Okay. Lawrence is in the bag. I'll take you to them.
All right. How's it going, Lawrence?
So yeah, you arrive in the back section. You see like someone who's a seer of True Time, who's got like the eyeball tattoo on their forehead. You've not seen before. Is right now looking like a buff, really well endowed crusader. But as you arrive, you see that they turn around, glass of wine in hand, and say, "Oh, hello."
Hi, how's it going? Busy night?
Yes, very busy.
Yeah, I assume someone with your talents gets a lot of requests.
You see that she her face changes. You see that her skin is almost as pale as the pallid elf, but she has what looks like black smudges of makeup around her eyes. You recognize a changeling.
Oh, okay. Wow, I haven't had the chance to meet a changeling before. I honestly didn't know y'all were common around these parts. Gold up front? How much do you charge?
Depends on what you want.
I was hoping you could. I assume you keep a secret. Client confident. Could you change into the High Inquisitor for me? The High Inquisitor.
What does that person look like? Can you describe that person to me?
No, I was really hoping you could. Damn, I have an authority thing. Okay. Who's the highest ranked person you know? I don't want any details about what I'm just trying to figure out who.
I'm okay.
Maybe like a general.
I think Godark said he was a general, but he didn't come with his insignias.
Everybody adds a little bit of rank. Godark? Okay, cool. What did they look like?
So that she changes into white fox tiefling with really short horns and a really really insistent gaze.
Are they cute?
Depends if you're into white fox or foxes or not. But couple of scars, and this is not someone who's had a very happy life. You can tell by the markings.
When you say white fox, do you mean in a gay way or they are a fox person?
No. I mean in wait, is it called silver fox?
Silver fox.
Oh, yeah. I was very confused by white fox.
It's like when you say someone's a bear, and it's okay, we need to be clear. What? We're playing
Yeah,
D&D.
there- there's werebears.
Well-
Nice.
How long are we? Do we have like an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of just looking for someone to talk to. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Maybe a little information.
Absolutely. Do you have gold?
Oh, absolutely. I 2,
5.
you got it. Let me take this off real quick so that I don't forget.
You open your purse. How full does your purse look?
Knowing Ren, it looks pretty nice.
Okay. You see that Gadark is going to say, "Oh, should get you
The deluxe package.
the fancy
Hey.
stuff," and they're gonna bring some like nice wine. You see that at some point she they pop their head and they're like, hey, you know that dude who said he could get us fancy stuff from the reserves? Yeah, I know you just got that favor. Cash it in now. And yeah.
Thank you. Oh man, thank you for the wine.
Cool.
So, how long have y'all been with the Crusade here?
Today.
Today. Okay.
Yesterday. We started yesterday. It's been a busy 40 hours.
Yeah, I actually just joined myself.
30 hours.
Between you and me, I mean, I'm not really about all this.
Oh,
But
I thought you had an authority. Oh, you're
Money.
just here for the authority?
I'm just here for the authority kink. Yeah, I'm not trying to become an authority. I like when other people have authority.
Okay.
But anyways,
I'm gonna need you to make a charisma saving throw to see against my
17.
Persuasion, and if I roll higher than you, you lose extra gold.
That's fine.
Cool. You lose an extra 5 gold pieces.
Honestly,
over the course.
Ren is a good tipper. Ren is
Cool.
trying here to make like
Why do you
friends.
roll 2?
Huh? Advantage.
Makes sense.
Somebody's giving the help action. Somebody's bringing in the wine, bringing in extra
Man,
company.
y'all know how to show a guy a good time. I've had such a stressful. I've only been in town for about a week now.
Perception check. No, sorry. What's your passive perception?
How do I figure
It's always a good
that
question.
out? Passive perception. What is it? How do I figure that out?
It should be on the left
it's
of your character sheet.
10 plus your perception modifier. So what is your perception?
0, so that's a 10.
Okay, cool. Difficulty is 10. I only have a plus. Okay. You do see that the person who keeps bringing in alcohol at some point like successfully detaches your purse, but isn't able to like take it away before you see it. And they're like, that looked pretty heavy. It looked like it was burdensome.
Understandable. I mean, don't worry. I'm a strong guy. I'll go ahead and while we have company. I mean, 3 is a party.
I thought you'd never ask.
All right, have a seat.
Cool.
To be honest, I'm mainly just here to get some stress off, not in the typical way, but so here's the laundry team. I was actually an adventurer here before, so I know a little.
I just joined like the Sears just a couple of. Listen, I've been with this camp for a while.
Oh, so you were actually with them before?
Okay. I joined the. Listen, we saw what those freaks were able to do, and I was like, hey, like they seemed like a really fun bunch. They had a lot of drugs, and they're able to go for like.
What kind of drugs do they have?
Oh,
Can I buy some drugs?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do another charisma saving throw.
You got this.
Okay, 18 plus 5, that's going to be 23.
9.
Okay, cool. So you lose an extra 14 gold pieces.
All right. What kind of drugs do I get?
They
They sell me oregano.
so like they have a decent amount of
table salt.
aphrodisiacs, but also like some uppers and downers and
Poppers?
hallucinogens. Like you get your pick.
All right. Let me go ahead and get a hallucinogen.
Cool. You count as poisoned for.
Oh, I'm not taking it. I want to buy it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, you have fantasy assets.
Sweet. So
You have
do
a
you,
violet.
have people said what time we're supposed to be heading out to the dungeon? I assume people came in pretty stressed out. so-
Oh yeah. Well, everybody is either very excited or very scared, but I don't. They said something about the doors opening at 9.
Oh, so as soon as the door's open, we're going. Okay.
But it's wait. Don't. Who controls the doors?
You're asking the right questions, buddy. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared about going tomorrow. If a guy needed to sneak out of camp, how would I do that? Not to cause him trouble, just like I assume y'all have a way of getting in and out. Oh, do y'all take sheets in and out of the
Yeah.
camp?
Yeah.
How much for me to ride in one of those and y'all drop me off outside of camp?
See that like they look around, they lean in and say, "Hey, is this a test?"
No, I'm not a cop.
Make a persuasion check.
And as you know,
Yeah.
if
Cops
they say
will
they're
tell
not a
you if
cop.
you're a cop.
That's gonna be a 26.
Okay. We'll do it. I mean, it's a bit of a risk, so
Mhm.
5 gold.
Yeah, that seems more than fair. Okay, I'm gonna give you the 5 gold now. I need to go grab somebody and come back.
So we're sneaking 2 people out.
Yeah, probably. Here's 10 gold.
Yeah,
Here's 10 gold.
So they take 10 gold. You come out you come out having talked, bought some drugs, and secured a way to sneak out of the camp.
It's like a good time.
Like, how happy does Rin look when coming out of?
Oh, he looks like he had the damnedest time. He's like, it feels so good. Like in his mind, no one can hear him, but he's like, it feels so good finally to talk to somebody again. He just like it looks like a weight just got lifted off his chest. He's like, guys, he turns the line. People, they're worth every copper. Treat them best. And
you see one of them says, "Yeah, they're good at laundry, right?"
oh, the best laundry. Best
Okay.
laundry money can offer.
Is there one person who actually
Yeah, this is one
Yeah.
person.
It's like, why does no one else have the basket?
Like there's one ace person who's like has not picked up on the social cues. Cool.
And then I go to the West Stables.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
I
You had to.
already smelled you though.
Oh, you smelled me?
Yeah, but hey, you don't know that.
Oh, I know
That's
that.
true.
Cool.
Okay.
So, as a cat,
Uh-huh.
where do you go once you've got all of those smells?
I probably go towards you first. So I don't know, we might cross paths or
Okay. Can we say that a cat was present for most of that scene?
Yeah, I
and
cat
you
like.
didn't, and you,
you
didn't,
didn't catch
like,
on.
yeah.
you didn't keep.
Oh, what up, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Just kidding.
You can't
Meow,
keep
meow,
up.
meow, meow,
Cool.
meow.
So-
As I'm petting them, I'm like, is that dust? Dusty cat.
Dude, can I have like a piece of hay stuck on me or something? Oh, I also have spores.
Can I roll perception or investigation to see if there's anything up with this?
Sure.
The cat keeps going.
Oh. Okay, well, don't worry. I got us a way out. Go ahead and you can either hop on my shoulder or just follow me if you want.
I'm a fat
The
ass
changeling moves over to the other one and says, "Man, he really needed to talk."
Oh, I remembered my joke. It's like, is this the fantasy therapy we've been talking
Yeah,
about?
literally. All right. Well, I pick up the fat cat and I'm just holding it in my arms as I go back to the West Stables.
Cool.
You
You head back to the west.
don't
Okay.
worry, buddy. I got us a way out.
Cool. Let me see.
I'm trying to.
On a 10 or more, the Sergeant Gristmill is not here. Okay, cool. I rolled a 10.
Is Red cross paths with me bothering Marcus?
Well, no. You're still inside of your tent.
I'm still bothering him.
Yeah. He doesn't get a line of sight on you.
Oh, but does he hear my voice?
No.
I think I keep trying to like wriggle out of your grasp because I want you to follow me towards their smells.
Hey, you got somewhere you want to go? All right, well, lead the way. Absolute unit. All right, well, guess we're leading the horse. I follow the cat.
Oh. I just feel like...
We can always come back. I mean, it's
Alright, you got orders now.
I was gonna throw the horse in the bag of colding.
Yeah.
Not really.
Cool.
That'd be crazy.
You arrive in the section that has larger tents. You see that like the big one that has like alleys coming in and out through the camp for like easy traversal of messengers and such. And it's in the ones around that are like larger tents that you see one that has 15 crusaders just like guarded at every single python, and that's where the smells of Erie and the Laura come from.
Do I get in trouble for poking my head out? Like talking to Marcus?
They would put their
Can I
spears
roll
in.
perception to see if I can hear Erie?
You
making a fuss?
can hear Erie.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, like Erie's not being super loud, but the camp is still asleep. It's what 6,
4 now.
5 now.
5.
Yeah.
So Marcus, what's your friend's name?
What? So you bother Marcus for an extra hour.
Okay, I'm bothering him and I'm casting telepathically talking to Melora.
Okay.
I go between the two.
I am keeping up. I cast ritual cast once. Comprehend languages.
That's divination.
It's divination, and I'm also keeping up detect magic while waiting for Goldie. You know, detect magic is 10 minutes or whatever. So I'm just sort of keeping an eye on the magical goings on in the vicinity and waiting on Goldie.
I give you my chalk tablet, and I tell you telepathically to write your answers on it.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. So, like, while I'm, like, spouting, like, inane nonsense, I actually practiced this in the shower today to see if I could talk and be thinking a different thought at the same time. Because I was like, would that even work? And it does, and I can.
Okay.
So I'm, like, talking to Marcus about his friends and his family and asking the other one what their name is and blah, 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 while I'm asking Melora telepathically. So, like, what do we do here? What's the plan? Like, I don't know. I want like a football thing where there's like circles and arrows and stuff.
Melora's main thoughts on this are, come morning, the camp is going to significantly but not completely empty out, and it will be much easier to carry out an action if we have an action to carry out. Hopefully that would include taking the crown from wherever it is in this camp and installing you as king without a new treaty being drafted.
You write all of that down?
I think we like go back and forth.
I don't trust Omen with all that. I think
so
I
what
think
do you
my scribblings on the tablet boil down to we'll talk in the morning of like delay until morning.
Cool.
Okay.
At some point, you hear so like around the time when you are arriving, you see a messenger with a tabard but not in armor comes in and says, I was told to deliver these, and an inkwell, a feather, and sheets of paper are brought in, and Marcus just says, writes the names of the people you wish to summon to the camp.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Did we get beds?
Not yet.
Marcus, you're kind of dropping the ball here. Like, how are we supposed to act
Marcus returns to
appropriately
his
post? Can I poke my head out without getting in trouble to look at them?
They put their spears in front of you.
Okay, I just like stand right behind the flap and continue to bother them.
Can I run ahead and like peek my little cat head under the tent?
Make a stealth check. The difficulty is gonna be 15.
All right.
Cool. What's your as a cat? What's your armor class?
Oh, I don't know.
If they're gonna stab this cat, this is the worst thing.
This is crazy. How do I find that out?
I would
Just look it up.
Yeah, just type
Any
cat
cat.
5e.
Any feedback from Goldie?
Looking. There's a bunch of big tents. They have a lot of maps and stuff like this. No, there's helmets, but I haven't found any crowns.
Gotcha. Keep going. Thank you.
Whenever
I've done the whole perimeter. I'm gonna.
What? I'll quickly look through Goldie and just from where we are in the camp, what's the shortest distance to the perimeter?
You actually like this feels like the center of the camp.
Yeah,
Like it's got like thoroughfares for ease of access to like messengers and stuff. The closest would be the city of Avalon. Let's say I'm not good with distances. 200 feet.
200.
Does that sound about right?
Sounds wonderful for my contingency plan.
It sounds great.
Got it. Does it sound reasonable for a camp that has 5,000 soldiers? Okay.
For the center to be 200 feet? No.
Okay. How larger, right?
Oh,
yes. Much.
Like half a mile, probably.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, 500 feet.
Okay.
seeing
Half a mile. Thank you for
seeing the cat like run off, Ren wants to put up like this is a performance. Obviously, he stumbles over himself and makes a lot of noise and stumbles. He goes, "My cat!"
Okay.
And
what's your AC?
12.
Okay.
guys, don't hurt her.
How much HP do you have?
2.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage from one of the guards just kicking you.
Oh
Rude.
my god. Oh,
Do I hear a cat meowing outside? Do I hear this?
I yell. I
Okay.
did not like that.
Yeah, you hear.
I apologize. This is my camp cat. They ate my hallucinogens and it's been running off. I've been chasing after them from the barracks.
I'm bothering not Marcus and saying, "Are y'all abusing animals out there? What the hell is going on?"
I apologize.
So one of the guards says, "Move along, restricted area."
Understandable. I scoop the cat back up into my arms and
You feel 2 broken ribs inside.
Oh, kitty!
Yeah, that is half of the cat's HP.
I'm not having a good night.
yeah, when I'm petting the cat, I go ahead and heal it.
Okay. So lay on hands.
I'll give you 5 lay on hands.
You only need 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I really
I need
only-
1 lay on hand.
The cat isn't actually
You're
poisoned.
great.
There you go. As I'm petting, I'm just like, okay. We should probably get out of here.
Cool.
Did you catch on? Y'all know what's up.
Yeah, the 2 of you did hear Rin's voice.
Okay.
And they definitely heard Omen saying, "Are you?" Or
Abusing animals?
Eerie's
Yeah.
voice saying.
Eerie's voice saying.
Guards, I'm going back to the barracks. Do you need any rations? Have you received rations for the morning?
No, but we are still waiting for beds in here.
Prisoners,
Move along.
move along.
Understandable.
Hails to the crusade. And
For the crusade!
For the crusade!
Yeah.
Okay, I go into and telepathically say hi to Ren and we're in here, and we'll reconvene in the morning, I guess.
I'm drawing a picture of a crown on the
Yeah, we're gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna guess the cat is Nimmy. It's our psychically broadcasting to the three of you. We'll reconvene in the morning. We're gonna try to sneak out when there's less guards and get my crown.
Okay.
It'd be
It's in the
so
dungeon.
funny if you were just broadcasting to a random cat.
It'd be kind of funny. The
It'd be
cat's
kinda-
like, what the fuck?
I'm imagining like Rin just following the cat. There has to be a scene where he followed a different
Yeah,
like
like
a
a rat
different
or something.
He was like, oh yeah, that's eerie, right? And just
Yeah.
followed for
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
the
like
cat.
good.
Rin looks down at the cat. He's like, you're gonna change back at some point. Do you want me to head up? No. Kitty want drop off at exit?
Exit.
At Shears? No, yes, would up to Kitty, up to Kitty.
Hold on.
Kitty.
Kitty's thinking about
Good
it.
Kitty, and he's continuing to pat the kitty.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I'm like in trouble just being seen, but it's already been like an hour, maybe more. What's going on?
It took so like you it took about an hour for like he paid for a whole hour. So I was estimating that like an hour that it's like 5 a.m. at this time.
Okay, so I
You
don't
have 1 more hour in this wild check.
Where are you going? You're going to the barracks, right?
The two of you make a perception check. The two of you make a perception check with disadvantage.
12.
The first one was the nat one.
Yeah, that one as well.
What?
These tent walls
11.
are insulated somehow.
What do you got?
11.
Nice.
Cool. You notice people, like a lot of soldiers being woken up at this time, and a lot of like grumbling that soon turns into energy, excitement. Preparations are being made.
What's happening?
Everyone is like there is a wave of energy coming from the camp. It's pretty early, but
I investigate the fruit.
okay, cool. Roll nature.
$15.
Cool. All of those are like luxurious and expensive. Some of them, like one of the fruits is like rainbow hued, and you know it's one of the rare species that was like that seeds were saved out of out of the Feywild before the Feywild got destroyed during the Cataclysm.
So we have like interdimensional fruit
Yeah.
here.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they're giving you the fancy stuff.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
go
at least
there.
we're being treated nicely. I take all of the fruit.
I do.
Do you take all of the fruit
Only me
into
do.
your bag?
Mhm.
Okay.
What?
Typical adventurer.
I mean,
It's complimentary.
it's like
Yeah.
that scene in Transformers where he's like, I ate all the donuts. That's how they know I'm not suspicious. That's me with all the fruit.
Okay. But in front of the two guards, you're like
They don't see me, they're outside the tent.
no. Marcus and the other one are inside.
Oh.
There's 15 outside and 2 that are standing next to the
I thought
door.
they were standing outside.
No, they're
Okay,
standing
even
inside
better.
and
But
watching.
I've just
and they
been
were-
like,
yeah, they've been keeping an eye on you on the inside. That's how they knew Goldie was summoned.
and they haven't reacted like to anything at all.
They've done their best.
They kicked a cat.
Yeah.
No, the other one's kicked a cat.
Oh.
Okay.
Could we take a break? I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I want to. The two guards don't.
Recording's back on.
The two guards don't react to my shenanigans at all.
The fruit are for you.
Okay. But they. Okay, I'm just gonna start trying different languages on them. I'm just gonna keep talking.
I understand all of them.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I say to the not Marcus one, like, what's your name? Where are you from? And I say it in Dwarvish. And if I don't get a response, I'm saying it in Elvish, Sylvan, and I try Celestial again.
You don't get a response to any of them because the other one is also like,
Royals, am I right? Flaunting their like, oh, I know like 15 languages.
So where did you?
that got a response.
Oh my gosh! So okay. You
Oh, so all I
hear-
had to do was start negging Erie instead of the guards.
Good class solidarity. Well, you're a royal advisor. Anyway, okay. So I say like, where did you do your training? You're really good at keeping a straight face. I bet you'd be really good at poker.
Erie doesn't get to play, doesn't play poker with me anymore. I count cards. So he's always looking for someone else to play with.
Do I get that there's like a spell on this person?
I'd see it if there was. Detect magic.
Outside, you there was a chuckle when you made that joke earlier, and you hear someone say, "Hey, psst, how do you make holy water?"
Is that to me? Hello? I say in Dwarvish.
And the other one is like, dude, shut up, we're trying. And the other one is like, you boiled the hell out of it.
Ah, good one. And I say good one in Celestial.
Before Rin left, he was like, "Hey, why did the blind man fall into the hole?
Who's your
He couldn't
superior?
see. He couldn't see that well."
Who's
Somewhere Rory is rolling over in his grave.
I'm gonna assume this didn't happen
No,
because
no,
like
it didn't
He's
happen.
rolling in his
No.
suit of armor.
No, Rin is like, "Okay, Kitty, we're getting out of here. Let's go to the laundry."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So where are
We're,
you?
we're going to the laundry to get into the little sheets and be taken out of camp. Because
Cool.
unless you run away again.
Okay, I kind of like that I'm like free to go undetected because I'm not in trouble by being a cat. Like a horse,
You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Definitely not. My worry is the time.
the time, but then like a cat can like go somewhere.
You can't really communicate this.
No, I
when
know.
when you
Okay.
get when you get
You're
to
right,
the
you're
laundry,
right, you're right.
when you get to the laundry, you see that like the changeling is still there, and they say, "Oh no. We can't sneak you out, of course, but the laundry it's clean. Your clothing is so dirty, and your cat has so much hair. We." I'm sorry, I can't. I can't transport the cat, and we can do the laundry again. And
Do
they
you run?
We got a
Do
hustler
you run
on our
out of my
hands.
arms, or do you go along with it?
you see that the other one is like, I really wanted to see their butts.
Who? I could
marble.
always.
So you lose another gold coin.
No problem.
Oh my god, how much is like that's 200? That's 20 something gold coins.
Something like that.
Like
He got like 1,500 from me
Money.
splitting up the loot. So
Yeah,
I still got quite a bit.
but like it's a good night for everyone.
Rin's a good tipper.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
This is true.
Do you run out of my arms, or?
I'll hang out. I'm tired.
Cool.
I might see if I could rest.
You are plopped into like into the back of a cart that has like 10 flops placed over it while the laundry is being loaded in, and yeah, it gets
You know.
it gets taken out of the camp where like drying poles have been set up.
You know, Kitty, being smothered with this laundry kind of reminds me of that time that.
Are we taking you into Avalon or out of the whole camp?
All right, Kitty. 1 nod for Avalon, 2 for out of the whole camp. Takes to Avalon.
It's the city.
Takes back to the city.
Cool. They take you back to
The above ground city.
Okay.
to take you back to the city. You're noticing a lot of civilians seem busier than they usually are at this time. It's now 6 a.m.
Okay.
Sun, the night sky's hue is starting to change. Ooh. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Weather generator.
I take us to the tavern so that we can reconvene and talk and discuss what we've discovered.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you what the weather is. In my my fantasy calendar thing also has the weather.
Oh, sure. Okay, what's the weather like?
Let's see. What day is it? What day is it?
Yeah, I'm not the one who's keeping track of that. I specifically gave somebody else the task of. If you have the calendar, it's actually your task. Okay, it says here windy. It's windy. Barely a couple of clouds in the sky.
Is it the 9th?
Why are you asking me?
Well, also, it depends. Okay, so it's August 9th.
Okay.
It's drizzling, and also, folks, it's a full moon rising.
Oh, nice. My inner alpha is gonna come out. Man, that's what we should have done. When we were in the Inquisitor camp, I could have done an alpha call, and the Inquisitor also would have done their alpha call. And then we would have battled for control.
I see. I like your style.
Okay. You are back in the city of Avalon. Your wild shape is about to end. You're kind of out in the open. There's still crusaders up and about. What do y'all do?
We're headed to the inn.
Yeah, while we're in the cart, I take off the pallard and the crusade pallard and put it in my bag.
Okay.
And then I scoop up the cat and rush us over to the inn so that we can discuss after they turn out a wild shape.
The entrance to the inn is mostly empty.
Mm-hmm.
The one person that you do find is sitting at one of the tables, like fidgeting, lost in thoughts. It's Molly McBurnick.
All right, Kitty. What did you find while we were there? So now we know that Jack isn't the High Inquisitor anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Were those two? I think I heard Omen's voice in my head.
It was Omen, which means that.
Do you wild shape back?
Meow.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, the person that is sitting at the bar is unknown to us.
No, Molly,
they're friendly.
you know Molly McBurnick.
She's the one who told you to take your go-kart away.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel
chill.
safe
Molly's
around
chill.
her. I feel safe around her, but I feel bad that she tried to protect me, and I kind of got to run into some shit.
That was the king who tried to drag you away.
Molly's the one who warned you to do that. The Kenku is the one who's like,
Yeah. Okay. I still feel bad, but yeah, I'm safe around her. So.
I thought they were gonna go talk to the normie. Why were they in the Crusade camp?
They must have gotten taken here. I don't really. It seemed to me like it was. They weren't in danger, but it seemed hostile in a way.
Yeah.
There was some tension there.
They seemed like they wouldn't let him leave. I mean, they tried to kill him.
I mean, there was like 15 people there, Ow, they were not very nice.
No, crazy they would do that to a cat.
Okay, but it seems like, I mean, now we know that they're leaving in a couple hours. I wonder if Erie and Melora are going with them.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's okay, it's up to you.
If they're going with them, then it might not be a bad idea for us. How wanted are you?
I'm very wanted, and I just worry that when we're traveling, there won't be like enough time for me to like keep up with like wild shaping like inconspicuously.
Hey, Molly, do you know anybody good with a disguise kit?
I know there's quite a few people in the inn that are good with disguise kits, but you'll have to ask.
When they get here?
I mean, like a lot of adventurers are like asleep right now, but I know that a couple of them are roguish and can disguise.
I've got mine, but I'm not proficient with it. I can try to give you a disguise.
I'm just picturing the mustache.
That's
glasses.
exactly what I was picturing.
I don't know. I feel like we should rest. I just really want to switch on my spells.
We can definitely rest.
I could give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it. So we'll rest, or throw your disguise on. We'll rest, and then that way we don't have to worry about you being seen in public.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
You're not gonna bring any.
I just feel like we just got out. We should probably, but I don't want them to leave us behind.
I'll keep watch. I can stay up. I'm not tired. I could use a good workout anyways.
I'm just trying to see
I'll
if
keep
there's
the clothes
anything.
on since I'm in the tavern common room, I guess.
What were you saying? You don't want to bring. You started a sentence.
You didn't take your cart out of my stables in time.
I'm sorry. That was on me. It's been. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it, but I am sorry for the attention it brought, the negative one.
All is as the gods intend, and I forgive you.
Thank you.
I'll help you with the disguise.
Appreciate it.
What do you want to look like?
Not a druid.
Not a druid. Oh, how picky can I be? Because I'm not.
I don't have, like, I used to have a lot of makeup, but delivery to here is not the best, so.
I want like a hair transformation. I gotta get rid of my hat. Just opposite me as much as possible.
Okay.
Like a wizard nerd like Melora. Melora looks you look nerdy like Melora.
So we're gonna have to do something about the spores, and you see that like Molly McBurnick starts to like give you the she takes out the disguise kit. She grabs a couple of makeup stuff from the back, and you see that she says, she seemed to have been stressed, but this is busying her hands, and you see that very soon a smile returns to her face.
Aww.
Okay.
Can I give the help action and just like maybe
okay.
a little more
So I have
eyeliner.
advantage. Natural 20!
Yeah.
You look nothing.
Hell,
You look fully
Yes.
transformed.
absolutely.
Molly, why do y'all not have a salon in here?
Makeover.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been thinking about changing things up around here. It's been stressful the way things are right now. So maybe.
Well, if you get the chance, here's a little something to get you get you started on that salon. I can give her 10 gold.
Hell yeah.
Just
You want to pay them?
I don't know how much money I have, but yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You can keep the gold.
Well, we'll take 2 drinks, and here's the tip, and I give her the 10 gold.
Okay. She's going to bring out some drinks. Cool. Do you short rest or long rest?
I'm not resting at all. I'm fine.
Okay. Cool.
Inventory.
Do that from earlier. Yeah, I'm fine. So I'm just kind of chilling.
Okay.
There, I assume.
Cool.
Are you resting?
I'd like to. A long rest is
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Elves
Oh,
just
so,
need to
sorry.
meditate.
8 hours.
Ooh,
8
we
hours.
don't have
For
time
elf? I think we do
Elf
4.
Oh
meditates.
yeah. For elf it's only 4.
Yeah.
Oh, if we have time for that, I would like to long rest.
Yep.
Also, I give Molly 10 gold. Also.
Okay.
I'm very grateful.
That's salon.
I'm flexing my muscles in the mirror.
There
I'm
we
feeling
go.
good.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. We're just waiting to see when the Crusade's coming. Ren, while he's keeping a lookout, is waiting to see either Crusade heading into the the bustle of the Crusade going into the dungeon, or these two coming back.
They seem to be coming into the town. But it's 7 at this time.
Yeah.
By the time the makeup is finished, and so like there's still 2 hours before the
doors open.
The doors open.
Nice.
Cool. You're long resting?
That would make it like 11 by the time we head out. Maybe not.
You can start long resting if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Sweet.
Going back to the 2 of you.
The war criminals.
If you
Not
want to
yet.
give me help coming up with some plausible names of some wood elf nobles.
I'm assuming you're writing this on the tablet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
they just came in with like parchment inkwell. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Make a stealth check while you're communicating with the tablet with.
It just has like a double of a crown on it.
No, but like
19.
like how do you communicate? Help me come up with Elvish names.
I think that's just like a visual look like when they come in with the parchment.
Okay. I come up with names. How do I do that?
Roll deception.
I was
Can I
gonna go
roll?
history. I was gonna go history.
And can I also do favorite enemy?
Yeah, they're humanoids.
They're elves,
So
specifically.
history, you can get the the help action from Omen's favorite enemy. So you don't need to roll anything. Natural 20.
Yep.
Hell yes.
I was just showing you the
Yeah.
great secrets beyond anyone's
Yeah.
comprehension.
So like I tried it out because it was possible to see between the pages if you held them up to the light. I stapled this.
Oh, that's
to
what that's for. Big brain.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, if I have some players that are like that want to see the secret without opening the pages, that want to deceive me, then I'm just gonna have staple a post-it something that says
Like the
"Don't."
post office.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Natural 20 for the
Yep.
history. Cool. You have like a full list of.
Man, I'm gonna put ones in there that I know are gonna take a while.
Like some of those people have been missing and presumed dead since the cataclysm. So yeah, you're putting in putting a rough list together.
Laura's got like a little sly smile going as she's writing this, like,
How many names
This
do we
one?
get to put down?
This
Not
one?
Marcus?
this one.
Okay, I guess just I list off like names. Like there's like 30 names.
Okay.
Um, complete list. Go ahead and start on these. We may add some more.
Marcus takes the sheet of paper, passes it on without a word to the guard outside.
Are you all? What's the schedule for the day as far as the crusade?
I'm gonna like lay down on my little cot because I'm hoping that they'll have like working class solidarity with Laura if I'm like me.
Okay.
It's a private conversation.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you guys gotta be kind of excited for it, right?
Make a deception check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Wouldn't have that. Yeah, they have a +0 wisdom, so that's gonna be a 12. Cool. You get a sense of like Marcus being
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most glamorous gig with us right here. I mean, how many are day one of the incursion? How many troops are you guys sending in? Is this like a full-on rush, like commit almost everything, or is this like and we're gonna just like dip our toe in the sewer and
I feel like yesterday was the putting the toes in the water.
Right,
All
yeah.
of us were ready to go yesterday, but they sent in scouts.
Yeah, look, unsolicited advice, but having been in there, you really just gotta commit everything you have if it has any chance of working. Like, hey, I really hope this goes well for you guys. This crusade could be something big.
I don't think I'll be seeing we'll be seeing the front lines where inquisitorial guards, and you see that the Ottoman is, and beyond that they stop talking.
Hey, thanks. See you around. Melora does nothing to discourage that, and goes and plays
I was joking. He doesn't wink
No,
at you.
damn.
Marcus doesn't wink at you.
Was Marcus the tiefling?
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Yes. I have it in my notes.
Marcus.
One is an
the
Asimar, one is a tiefling, his name's
Yep.
Marcus.
Marcus is the Asimar.
Makes sense.
I've been grilling the wrong person. I've been calling Marcus not Marcus.
Before midnight, he wanted us to change.
Maybe that's why they were.
But the one we've been talking to that actually says anything is the Asimar?
Is there any further info I'm getting from? I mean, Goldie's been going around
Goldie
the camp
is
for
noting
hours. Yeah.
Goldie is noting a lot of activity. You hear Goldie saying, "Hey, they're supposed to be getting ready for war, but they just brought a really big carpet up to Avalon."
A carpet?
Yeah, big red carpet.
What's the population of the camp like? Is like a significant portion of the people heading to Avalon to Chrysalis, or is everybody pretty much sticking in camp?
At this time, nobody's really. I don't see the edge of the camp really well from where I am, but it's not looking like anyone's marching out.
All right, well, keep your eyes and ears open, huh?
Holy. I have eyes on the crown.
I wargame real quick.
Okay. So by this time, it is 9. The doors are open. The crusade should have been heading out.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard sounds outside that did sound like movement, preparation, energy, but Goldie is informing you that this is not what is going on. You warg in to Goldie, and you see that along one of the main thoroughfares, you see that like the High Inquisitor is walking proudly, held up high, and Jack Greenwood with a red pillow, with a crown made out of crystals. They're just walking towards your tent.
All right. I'll nudge Eerie and say, looks like the crown is on its way. Hopefully they've retrieved all of the Wood Elven nobles so we can have the coronation. If not, then we might need to convince them to delay a little longer.
Lovely. Okay.
Cool. You, as the adventurers are getting, are waking up, arriving in the hall, a wild rumor spreads very quickly. Apparently, there's a prince in town, and there's there's a buzz of excitement from a coronation. You hear multiple adventurers being like, "Okay, how much is a crown worth?"
I've seen the prince. I'm friends with the prince.
Immediately,
Me and the
five adventurers are converging towards you, and they're like, "Is this real?" They're gathering like petals.
He's the real deal. Prince of the Wood Elves.
What's his name? What's he like?
Eerie.
Is he gonna be
Eerie Califern?
Is he going to is he gonna be a pain?
No, he's the best. He's the best. Very handsome. Very handsome.
What's his take on adventurers? What's his take on ale taxes?
Listen, none of us like taxes. Neither does the prince.
You'll hear a murmur of
the prince was an adventurer.
More whispering, more oh yeah, Eerie, that's that's the elf twink, right?
Yep. Exactly. That's the one.
That's the one. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah, his clothes were always so fancy. They're having everybody prepare outside there's gonna be a...
You think his clothes are fancy? You should have seen his snake.
Oh.
I saw I encountered the snake while it was trying to make its way inside of the corridor. I wouldn't say fancy, but definitely royal.
Few have seen it and lived to tell the tale, so it's
Odd.
like an honor.
Okay, yeah, you get asked a lot of questions, and some questions are actually turn to you and are like, "Hey, you're sitting with this. Do you also know the prince?"
I met him. Yeah.
Fellas,
Cool guy.
our throats are parched. If y'all want information, y'all gotta buy us some
Right.
drinks.
I have
5 beers over here. Today's gonna be a party, coronation, and you see that drinks are brought, but Molly McBurney, looking tired, is actually going to leave.
Okay.
So the king who brings
Love this guy.
cool. You so that's gonna busy you for it's now around 9 a.m. for everyone.
Okay.
So they brought the crown out before 9 a.m.
The Inquisitor storms, enters the tent and has followed by Jack Greenwood, and she says, "I have excellent news. The oracles of Amatino have spoken, and they've announced a very fruitful collaboration. If your reign is taken to effect, there is no need for a treaty." And we have the crown. My soldiers are already setting up the crowning ceremony in front of the people of Avalon. Would you like to be crowned today? We should be ready by 12.
Let's take a step back here. This is moving kind of fast. Where'd you find the crown? That's crazy. My crown. Wow.
There it is.
We have a large treasury and amount of precious historical artifacts, specifically to fund the crusade. Glorstadt has spared no expenses to eradicate the old gods, and so when I asked, it was found.
That's wild. Okay, so you just had it in the camp.
We had it in our reserves, yes.
Which are in the camp?
Yes.
You've been traveling around with the crown?
It would appear.
I love her.
How fortuitous. How goes the search for the nobles?
The nobles, they were to advise you concerning the treaty, right? There's no need for a treaty. We trust you. The oracles have spoken. It is the will of our goddess.
She's spitting.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on her.
So, does Detect Thoughts have... did we establish that it has no verbal or somatic when it's casting telepathy?
Yes.
Alright, I'm calling for a break. My focus recording's back on. Okay. In the tavern, one of the adventurers leans towards you. This is Jace, the Goliath with the red mohawk, and Jace is like, "Well, if the king used to be an adventurer, and they're good, why aren't they here? Why aren't they here celebrating with us?"
Well, because they have to work out politics with the crusade.
Oh,
I know. Man, why are so many people joining with the crusade? Adventuring's great.
I mean, adventuring is
Adventuring's
dangerous. Yeah, sure, freedom is nice, but like they are talking about ending the old gods.
That is true. Man, speaking of, did you ever talk with the lady in the tent?
Hey, hold on. What about those politics? Like, is there anything we can do to help?
Probably just show support for the king. You know, if the crusade tries to strong arm them, we stand with the king.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna know if they get strong armed?
I'm sure the king will let us know. A wise king like that. I mean, there's a reason they're the king.
Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. There's a big difference between royalty.
But for the good old adventuring days, they're gonna have to come in and have a drink with us.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna. If my king can't drink me under the table,
What, my water?
What, you mean that twink?
Who doesn't drink?
I'm sure they know how to put it back.
Yeah. Well, listen, we have favor with the king, so if you're ever doubting whose side to be on, you know us, we know him.
You want a meeting with the king?
Yeah, absolutely. Remind me, what's your name?
What is your name?
Dimford.
Dimford. Yeah, I've seen you around, Dimford.
Yes.
It's great to finally talk to you. What sort of favors do you have with the king?
Did you see that mullet?
Yeah.
pretty sick mullet.
Just got it touched up.
No comment.
Well, favorite. I mean, we're just buddies. We go way back. I go way back with the king. We went to school together.
Roll deception.
I was gonna say.
I had the king's steak on me.
Okay. Oh, 10.
I rolled a 3.
Nice.
So you have the adventures in the palm of your hand.
Cool. Another round.
Hey, they say the coronation is soon. Where are we gonna get to see the king?
I don't know that much. I've heard whisperings about the coronation, but I didn't expect that to be happening. Is that today? We should.
They're setting up for it right now. They're saying noon.
Let's go over there.
We gotta say hi to him.
We should go get good standing positions now.
Yeah. And you see a large
Who wants to carry the keg?
like a group of adventurers like leaves the last Phoenix Inn, and you see that like preparations are indeed being made. You see that like the raised platform that's been used for speeches and
What else is it?
and used for?
among other things.
Multi-purpose.
You see, is like it's being decorated. You see a few holy artifacts of Amateno being brought up here. A sort of like cloth to cover from any of the drizzle. Like a lot of villagers are like milling about excitedly and like just like some of the merchants are like have not opened their stalls and they are talking with each other and they're like, hey, so taxes, right? How the fuck do we like?
How do they work?
Does anybody know who the king is? And there's what do y'all do?
I wanted to buy a whiskey cask from Molly to take to the coronation, like one of those small barrels.
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
That's a silver.
All right, one silver.
Sounds flammable.
It does sound flammable.
Is it beer?
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's flammable.
And I was just like, yeah, party for the king.
Okay,
Please tell me Rin does a
and-
dex damage.
and you see that like
Of whiskey?
Yes.
you see that like they're brushing
Get that
mud.
stomach pumped.
They're brushing mud and dirt off of the cobblestones of the plaza and rolling a big red carpet up to the raised platform.
Everything's going great for us, guys.
Yeah, I want to go talk
We really
to
turned this
the
around.
merchant setting up the stand. Specifically, I'm looking for.
Wait, hold on, wait. What are going to be some good spots, like near the stage or like near the carpet or whatever?
Probably near the stage. We don't want to crowd the carpet. We don't want the king to be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Man, great. Probably if someone got on top of the tavern, you could probably see everything from up there. But I don't know. Maybe dangerous.
Make a persuasion check.
16 plus 7. 23.
Cool. Yeah. A couple of adventurers are gonna go up onto the roofs to observe from a distance.
Nice.
There's still a couple of
This is just like the Bible.
there's still like 2.5 hours before noon.
That's
but,
what we got.
like,
That's what we got the cast
Yeah.
for.
Okay. Cool. So are you pre-gaming?
It's
not
like
yet.
a
Not yet. I
concert.
just got it. I just
You have
got
to
it.
get there early to get your spot.
I just got it on my shoulder like that. I wanted to go talk to the guy we bought pre-ordered equipment from.
Give me just 1 second. What do you do?
Honestly, I'm trying not to draw too much attention to myself, but it's proving really hard because I'm feeling myself in this mullet, and the energy is high, morale is high.
Like, where'd you get that?
Get the keg?
The mullet.
Oh, the mullet. Oh, there's
That's
this
our
new
advertising.
salon opening up at the inn. Molly's great with the shears. Just saying. Y'all head over there as soon as possible. Business is booming. She's resting. Business is not booming yet.
They're
but
closed.
it's
They're
up and
closed.
coming.
I don't think the king.
It's
food
very
does that.
exclusive.
It's very exclusive.
You gotta get in line.
But again, if y'all, I've got favor with her. We got favor with the king. Everyone's getting fades. $5 fades.
Fades all around.
Cool. Back to you two.
Hey. So, where did you? So you say that's so interesting that you trust us. What changed?
Prophecy.
Okay.
Amatino herself spoke to our oracles and announced that your reign would be very fruitful.
Did they say anything about how long his reign would be?
They're just words thrown at me.
Till he dies.
I don't believe that was any section of the prophecy, but
Where are the oracles?
they have their own section of the camp.
Oh, I'd love to talk to them.
Of course. So they what was I thinking?
What am I getting from her?
Yeah.
With detect thoughts.
Okay, so what? Remind me the. Okay, so she is telling the truth that there are oracles that have the their own section of the camp. There has not been a prophecy.
Okay.
I'm just real quick while you guys negotiate. I'm going to do my own prophecy here.
Okay. And when Melora asked how long the reign is going to be, she had the very distinct thought of very, very short.
Wow, this is so interesting and great.
So Melora doesn't know that. So Melora is doing her own augury with the question of
I'm communicating all this to
what will be the
Melora.
results of allowing Omen to be crowned Eerie.
It's within 30 minutes, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're correct.
hold on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
So
That wouldn't quite be ready.
if you cast that spell, then you are going to get a null result.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
And what? So you speak Celestial?
A little.
Can I? A little.
Yes.
What do you mean a little? You're the High Inquisitor, and you speak a little Celestial. How do you communicate with the oracles?
The oracles speak common.
So I fear something's lost in translation here. But that's so interesting. Okay. So yeah. So the oracles gave you a prophecy that said what?
Long, a very fruitful reign, very that our alliance will strengthen the crusade.
How?
Oracles can be mysterious. We haven't gotten any of the details, but that is all I needed to know to trust you.
Okay, where did the crown come from? How did you come across it?
I'd need to look up in our archives, but Glorstadt has acquired a lot of relics over the years.
Am I buying this? Am I hearing different?
She does not know.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you allow me to analyze this, what you claim to be an artifact? I just like to do my due diligence as the advisor to.
Absolutely. And
I'll cast identify on the ground.
while we are at it, Jack, could you use Zone of Truth just as a formality to?
Of course.
Cool. So, how long do you spend a spell slot, or do you?
Yeah, I'll make it quick. I'll do a first level spell slot on identify.
Cool. This is the true crystal crown of Chrysalis. Last worn by the Elvish ruler, thought to be lost ever since the Cataclysm.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah.
Do you fail the saving throw for Zone of Truth?
Do they know if I do?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to.
You're gonna try to fail or to succeed?
Sorry, I'm gonna try to succeed.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't really think that's necessary. You just said you trust us.
Yes.
I got a 13.
Well, we know that an alliance and the reign with King Eerie Caliburn would, in fact, work for be beneficial. I'm just checking that you are the person mentioned in the prophecy.
We already did that. Remember, you already asked me. Isn't this kind of a waste of time?
Jack says, I
transfer detect thoughts to him.
please cooperate with the High Inquisitor.
Okay, what are his thoughts?
His thoughts are, oh my god, this is so tedious. Why do we have to do all of this? I hope she knows what she's doing.
Who is this guy to question the Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The High Inquisitor is simply going to say, cast a spell, please. So make what was your wisdom saving throw? You already rolled for it.
13.
Okay, cool. You fail. What is your name?
My name is Eerie.
What is your title?
So, remember how we already did this last night?
I wasn't present last night.
You don't trust your advisor? You don't trust Jack?
It's a simple question.
I know.
Seems like a waste of Jack's abilities.
So you don't trust Jack, did we or did we not do this entire exchange last night?
Jack says, please cooperate with the High Inquisitor.
Okay, so it seems like y'all are having problems. I understand.
The High Inquisitor says, if you were telling the truth to Jack, then you have nothing to be worried about.
Well, I'm concerned that you don't trust this man. And what's on her mind? Does she trust Jack? I transfer back.
She does.
Okay, so why is she... Okay, so if you do trust Mr. Greenwood...
We can... Do you need... Are you a prince?
Yes.
So hold on. You failed the check for the Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
You're not a prince.
I am telling the truth.
How so?
Omen is a prince. Or he believes he is. From his old world. And he's fine, he's eerie. He's literally eerie.
Okay. So, based on your background as a bounty hunter and what we had discussed so far I don't. I don't feel like Eerie could say I'm a prince without lying.
So if I am
but
Eerie,
But like you do have the thing where you can say your full name as it currently stands, but you
I'll
don't.
just say I have a ready to action for Blade's song if at any point Eerie is unable to answer in a way that satisfies the interrogators.
okay, so I can
So-
say my full title, but I can't say I'm a prince.
You can say your full name. Because that's your name.
5,000 Crusaders.
Oh, I guess I say I'm the king.
You haven't been crowned. How could you be the king?
I don't know under what authority. Like, are you part of the royal family?
I'm the one asking. It's a very simple question.
Right.
And if you're not able to, you see that like Jack picks the red cushion with the crown back up and says, if this is an elaborate con for one of our precious artifacts, it's not going to work.
I'm probing deeper into the Inquisitor's mind.
All right, wisdom save.
Cool. When does she know that you've done the probing?
If she succeeds the save.
Oh.
If she
okay.
fails, she still doesn't
Cool.
know.
All right.
Find out what her type is.
Do you like big
Do paladins add their proficiency to wisdom saves? I know it's. Is it? I think it's charisma and
Strength and
con.
charisma.
Strength and charisma. Okay, cool.
I certainly don't.
Okay, cool. In this case, she has a +2. 13 + 2, 15.
Okay. Great. So I still just have service level. Oh god, this is such a long spell.
You're. He's casting a spell on me.
Blade song initiative with advantage is
let's
16.
Let's roll initiative.
Let's fucking go.
Let's roll initiative. All right, let's take out the battle map.
The jig's
Oh
up!
man, I
I'm
was. Damn, you had such a great opportunity for a crowning, and then. Oof.
Yeah, that would have gone really well. Oh, what Owen truly wants is to be a brief figurehead. That's been his dream.
That
Oh,
is
it would have been
brief.
brief. Oh, it would have been brief.
Yeah.
Let's do it like this. Okay.
Meanwhile,
do
let's
you-
bust out the king.
Yeah!
Long live the king.
Favorite with the king.
All right. So we've rolled initiative. Is going to be the High Inquisitor first. The High Inquisitor takes like.
Is this a surprise round?
Nope.
Because you started combat.
I had a ready to action.
For Midsommar.
So I had advantage on initiative when it came time.
Okay.
Cool. Instead of reaching out for the large double-handed sword that is on her back, you see that she draws two hidden, like a dagger and a short sword, and is
She's so cool.
jumps on top of the table and is going to non-lethal attack you twice. So, boop, boop, boop. I have advantage because you haven't taken your turn yet. Does a 21 hit?
I'm gonna check. Yes.
Okay, cool. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
This is why we don't split the party.
6.
Okay, so you take 7 piercing, but 22 poison damage.
Love wyvern poison.
Well,
Okay.
So that's 29 on the first attack. Second attack, I don't have advantage, but I rolled a 23. Make a second Constitution saving throw, please.
18.
Okay, you succeed half as much. So 5 piercing and 14 poison, so that's another 19 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Great. Melora will Misty Step out of the tent.
Do you have line of sight out of the tent? Because the flaps are like closed behind them.
Okay. In that case, we can make that work. I will maintain 5, 10 up on the table.
Okay.
And I will put a hand on the crown of Chrysalis.
Okay. Because it's being held by. Who did I say?
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, because it's being held by Jack, you're gonna need to make an opposed, like a check against his AC, with
Yeah.
dexterity and I think proficiency.
Sweet. 19 on the die plus 7 with dex and proficiency.
Cool.
26.
Yeah, you successfully put your hand on the crown.
And other hand goes, brushes the flap just enough that I can see like daylight on the outside.
The flap being here means you'd need to take an attack of opportunity from the.
I'm okay with that. I can do that. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
My AC is currently 20, and that's before shield.
Okay, I rolled a 21, so you have to cast.
yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you use your reaction and your and a spell slot, but you are able to get to the tent. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you are able to get to the flap of the tent.
Hand on the crown, 30 feet vision outside, Misty Step with the crown, and invisibility as an action. The rest of my movement, which is 45, with 5, 10, 15, 20, that's 25 additional feet of movement after I've cast invisibility with the crown.
Cool.
Yes.
You disappear.
Bye!
Goodbye!
Gotta think about this.
It's a good sign.
Are you deciding whether I'm more valuable or the crown is?
Oh no, the crown get like
Deciding public or private execution.
Melora is able to like get pretty far into the camp.
They crucify Omen.
When I cast an Identify on the crown, did I get any properties of it?
No.
Okay, it's just like a figurehead.
It's not enchanted in
Yeah,
any way.
okay.
Worth a lot of money.
Also on the black market.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, you said you got it.
Hey, the other Eerie
Come on.
is still out there.
What did I say I got?
What do you mean?
You know, you have like blink.
Yeah, I did.
So when you wake up, you'll be able to cast
Music change?
Can I have a look at your character sheet, please?
No. Am I gonna burn it?
No.
He just sets fire to my laptop.
the Inquisitors consider what has just happened. In their eyes, this was probably like a scam, a heist, and they have very important things to do that day. They don't have time to really interrogate you, find out more, and they don't like. Jack is going to be confused for a couple of days of how you lied, how you got past his zone of truth, but that's not going to matter to Omen because Omen's throat is slit, and that's the end of Omen's story. It's like I'm so sorry I rolled so high on my attack rolls. All right, you're heading out of the camp. Which direction do you go?
Towards the city.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. As you get closer to the city, you see that the are you full running, or
I am being I'm being wizardly about it. In other words, I'm getting Goldie, like, give me the avenues I can take that are least populated. I know I'm invisible, but I'm taking this as quickly as I can do it smartly.
okay, but dashing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. As you get close to the exit, so like you maneuver thanks to Goldie scouting for you, you're able to maneuver really efficiently. The clerk with the glasses is like letting Inquisitors through into the town, and raises his head and looks straight at you and says, "Hey, can you stop this running person?" And the other two guards are like, "Who's running?" And I'm gonna need you to roll initiative again to see how quickly the guards are able to react to an invisible person running into their ranks.
19 on initiative.
Okay, I need to roll a 17 or higher. 15. Okay, cool. So you're able to get past, but the clerk is going to yell, "There's an invisible adventurer. She's got the crown." Cool. And a decent amount of paladins that are present in the city turn to hear that and are going to start searching. You see that one of them says, "Look at for footprints in the mud." We're gonna get back to the two of you. Have y'all drank any alcohol?
Yes.
Yep, and I've been passing it out to
A
all the other
little
adventurers.
bit.
Okay.
Not quite as much.
I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw. It's gonna be difficult. 8 for you and 10 for you, or else you're
19.
You can hold his drink.
Oh, 15 plus.
Nice.
you are
at
not
least 15.
you're not poisoned or anything.
I rolled a nat 20 to pretend to be drunk. Performance to act drunk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hammered as fuck.
Sounds
And
good.
to just, we're riling up the crowd as the time's going. We're like, "Where's the king? Where's the king?"
You hear Chaos from outside saying, "Somebody stole the crown!"
Someone stole our king's crown.
Uh-oh.
and the the adventurers start to pour out of the last phoenix, and one of the paladins says, "They're invisible." The 4 adventurers that are on the roof are going to have advantage to look at you. I'm going to do 1 roll against your stealth.
Cool. 23.
Okay, cool.
Blade Song is so good. I have advantage on all dexterity checks. That's initiative.
Yeah.
That's stealth. That's
Hell
sleight of
yeah.
hand. It's
Damn,
so broken. I love it.
Sorry.
I'm excited for that to arrive in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Hey man, where's the king? The king was supposed to be out here by now.
You see that one of the wizards present, I think it's going to be Ferriman Lightfoot, says, "The crown, it's this way." She casts locate object, and so they get a direction, but not much more.
How do you know?
I cast a spell.
Melora is continuing through the town, all the way past it. I'm heading to Chrysalis.
Okay.
I'm making that pass by the tavern as well as I can. But
Is Theremin partying?
The party's kind of there's still some partying going on, but the announcement, the adventurers are kind of jumping to the occasion of oh, it's a party and the crown is getting stolen, free violence.
Let's break everything.
returning the crown to its ancestral home.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Cool. So make 1 more stealth check, because there's one.
Knowing, is there any way I knew Theremin is giving direction? Because if I can show people that the crown is now in Chrysalis, that's the ideal outcome here.
I punched Theremin. I'm very much trying to start a riot. Not like I'm trying to kill him. I'm literally just gauntleted hand. I punch him and he'll riot.
Okay, so she, go ahead and make an unarmed attack roll.
That's gonna be 17 plus, what is unarmed? Plus 7, 24.
Okay.
She just takes 7.
What's your strength modifier?
Plus 4.
Cool. So you deal 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Riot.
Hellish Rebuke is not a wizard spell.
Correct.
How much did you roll to hit her?
It's just a straight, you do 7 damage.
No. How much did? Because she's gonna try to shield.
Oh, 24.
Okay. She shields, and your punch gets through.
Riot! We're fighting.
Okay.
And he turns to.
Make
the only person that's clocked that it's
make a
me
persuasion check.
is the High Inquisitor and Jack, and the
18.
one guy
Cool.
with the special glasses.
You incite a proper riot.
Riot. And I'm throwing the cask down, whatever's left, to just spill whiskey everywhere.
Okay, got it. The adventurers are catch the thieves.
There are no thieves. It's a riot.
Okay, cool. Chaos, mayhem. Okay, there's one proper exit through the wall that's around Avalon, which is the main entrance where somebody spotted you. There is also the river passes through, but it has metal grids in the middle. But you're a wizard, so I know you'll figure something out.
Yeah, right. I have nothing against if I run into an obstacle, momentarily dropping invisibility to cast a different spell and then recast it.
Like what?
like Misty Step to get through a grate, that sort of thing.
Cool. So you're able to get through the river. Oh my gosh. Okay. They don't have that. The paladin's divine sense would not turn off.
Should have been a wizard.
They have a couple of like wizards and clerics, so they're gonna know that you're heading into the dungeon.
Yep.
But yeah, like not fast enough to like chase you down. I feel like, okay, which entrance to the dungeon are you going to?
I'm going as solo as I can. As few other people around me. That's sewers.
Sewers. Got it. Cool. So they a group of like 15 horsed paladins will be within hearing distance and within line of sight when you enter the how long does invisibility last? An hour. Fuck. So they don't get, but like you see that they're chasing after you.
Yep.
Okay.
How's the riot going?
I feel like it's probably like Super Bowl, like. Eagles.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Philadelphia last week.
I'm French and I don't watch TV, so I have no.
I just
So
found
it's
out
like
about this.
They meant football in the global sense. You didn't say football. I was trying to make a joke about it being like a soccer riot.
Yeah.
That would be better, I think.
I feel like they go harder.
Yeah, chaos happens in throughout the town. I'm gonna say you both take 8 bludgeoning damage from
Okay.
Yeah.
like
Sure.
random
Yeah,
bludgeoning
that's
damage.
fine.
Just
Mosh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavy metal.
And then
Yeah.
once everything's really getting going, I'm like, all right, we should probably just get back to the tavern.
I'm gonna need both of you to. Okay, so the riot stops not because like it peters out, but because the Inquisition starts to like arrest people. So, how do you get away from the central plaza without getting arrested?
Question. If I wild shape after being disguised, when I like unwild shape, do I still have that disguise?
You can choose to take objects with you into the wild shape or to leave them outside. So you can be a rat with a mustache, or you can keep the mustache on your human, on your like pallid elf shape, and then come back with having still the disguise on fully.
Okay.
I would recommend the second option because, you know,
Yes.
the makeup and stuff, you might just lose some when you shrink to the size of a rat.
Okay. I'm going to do that second option. I'm gonna go. It's still kind of like a crowd, right?
Yeah.
Like
Mosh pit.
Don't get stepped on.
I don't want to get stepped on. Can I like turn into? I can't fly. Let me.
Get in the bag.
I was gonna go real tiny and just turn into a flea or some shit.
Get in the bag.
Or you could get big. Just start knocking fuckers over.
Hey,
No.
I understand you're upset.
Ren holds out the bag.
Name
to,
your
like,
omens.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into I'm gonna go rat again. That's safe.
Okay.
I'm just turning into a rat.
So
in the bag.
I'm gonna ask you to roll stealth. No, actually, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
With the dexterity of the rat. If you pass a 10, you do not get stepped on and transformed back into your pallid elf shape, and you manage to escape.
20, not 20.
Nice. Cool. You
Hell yeah.
you make it up. How do you get
Missy
up?
step.
You get on top of the roof.
And then, we're just to, yeah, I
Be
just
sipping
Missy
some
step
whiskey
and then-
on the roof, watching the riot down below.
All right. Well, let's take a break here. Let's give Atlas some time to make his new character, and yeah.
Omiri's not really dead.
You keep telling yourself that.
They are always right here.
I mean, Omen is
On
Eerie
the king.
is still out.
We do have the crown and Eerie.
The actual.
Here's how Eerie can still win.
We have the crown. The actual Eerie is still a prince and is still out there. Fuck, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could have done for you. I would need like fourth level like dimension door to be able to grab you and get you out too. Nothing I had would have changed anything about that.
Part of it that was really heartbreaking is that it was like a nat 20 and then it just like flipped over to the 8.
I know it.
And I was like,
Oh,
well.
God. I saw it happen.
It's every time we split the party.
I was scared and goofed. That happened.
Rendezvous happened.
And then we meet up in.
We can also send. I can also send Goldie.
You think Theremin would give you that last potion?
Oh.
I think I'll send Goldie with a sheet of paper that I have the illusory script on. So even if someone's like, "Hey, what's this bird doing with the sheet of paper's blank?" Yeah.
Nice.
Continue on your way.
All right. Yeah.
Well, we have a salon that can, change how you look a little bit.
Do you know at this point that Omen
I mean,
is
nobody
dead?
saw me except for visitor Jack and that one guy.
She probably saw me go down.
That's true. So I hope they have a good sketch artist. If
And
not,
Polly
it'll be
is
fine.
not confident.
Yeah. Shit. So we don't really know.
Yeah.
Do they know your name?
Yeah.
Okay, so the royal advisor. You
I made a big deal about that.
You said your name, yeah. Cool. So y'all are gonna. So we're gonna do a short time skip to try to reunite the party. Okay. The dungeon is still pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you head in there like far, or do you just leave the crap? We're gonna need to do
Right.
something with that.
Melora's goal here is to find one of those little crystal rooms. One of the ones we found in the sewers. And try and leave the crown with the druids and or the crystal guys.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Bobbin.
That's okay. Oh yes, we can roleplay that. We can have some checks to see how you navigate traps. Investigate to find it, and depending on how those rolls go. Okay, cool.
So you're going to be in the dungeon, so then maybe we would be like, they haven't made it back yet. The
Yeah.
Crusade's going into the dungeon, maybe they went with them.
So, Goldie actually as you missed this step onto a roof, Goldie plops down in front of you, and is gonna take off towards Chrysalis and then comes back on top of your shoulder.
Okay, bet. All right, I get the message.
You were a rat,
Mm-hmm.
so Goldie has lost track of where you are.
Okay.
But you do spot that Rin is on the roof. So
Well, am I in your bag?
Did you hop in the bag?
I did.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, they're in the bag.
excellent, cool. So
Get out of there, you. You can't breathe.
you're on the roof. Arrests are being made. As you whatever you're gonna do in the next few within the hour, there's already rumors of it was a scam. There's no local king. We did all of that preparation for nothing, and a lot of villagers and adventurers and also crusaders seem pretty disappointed.
Are we back recording?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought we were still talking out. Okay, let me play something.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
No worries.
Not Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
So if you follow, do y'all follow Goldie to the dungeon directly?
Yeah. Probably link up. Hopefully, Omen and Melora are okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
You, as you're heading towards the dungeon, you see that like getting ready, like some troops are already leaving the camp and heading north and in the direction of the Great Lift and the sewers. But they're like on foot and they're walking at an army pace. So y'all are able to like make it to the sewers a little bit ahead of them.
Do you have a new character? Okay. Who is
Oh
that?
no, like with me? Oh sorry, no. I thought you meant like in mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean you can start filling out your character sheet if you want to introduce your character within the next 35 minutes.
Who is that
nah.
cloaked figure?
Can I be like a rando? I want time to
You can
build
be a
my
lumbo.
character. Damn it. I'd rather be like a rat.
What is the lumber?
What's the difference?
What is a lumbo? What a question.
What is a lumbo?
What does it mean to be lumbo longfoot?
Does
Lumbo.
Theremin have a character?
I thought Theremin was gonna like
Theremin.
clock that.
Theremin's not. Theremin is in jail.
Little drunk tank.
Lumbo
Yeah.
is this
Yeah.
fuck, and they're all called Lumbo. I think they're part of the Gate of the Golden Door or something.
Yeah, Monastery of the Golden Door.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they steal things to get their like spell slots back.
You're a level 1 rando. Pick a
Yay!
character sheet.
Nice.
Cannon fodder.
Oh, hi.
Is that Carla?
That's Will.
Oh, is this from Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
I have heard of Shadowheart, and
Shard?
she sounds like a
Short.
God's favorite
Love her.
princess.
Yeah.
That too. She sounds like a My Little Pony. I'm gonna be Will.
Cool.
Love Will.
Okay, so you find a lone adventurer.
The Blade of Frontiers.
Yeah. So you arrive in front of the sewers to find like 3 crusaders with a bunch of horses tied up nearby, just like guarding the horses. There's multiple tunnel entrances. Oh yeah, the paladins would have had to split between all of the sewer entrances, but Goldie just takes you through the right one, I think, because like if you're within, if you stayed within 100 feet. Okay, cool. In this case, we reunite the party.
Yeah. I think it's still well within an hour with invisibility. Would you give me a quick lay of the land, like the first room or two I get to in the sewers here?
Will, old buddy, I haven't seen you for a while. We used to do sword fighting together.
Yeah. I was gonna do an accent. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
Yeah. I've never played this game.
Biblically accurate.
Hello.
So you arrive in through here. It looks like a much more traditional sewer system, which means like you got actual water flowing with those like walkways in between. Yeah, much more conventional. So that's like.
I think Melora runs in and takes a left, a right, and a left, and just finds a wall that is at least a couple turns removed from this entrance to the sewers, and like puts her back against it and wraps her arms around her torso and just sinks down to the ground against the wall, still invisible, and cries.
Oh. You hear weeping?
It's like really pathetic. There's like breathing.
Hey Goldie, you want a cracker?
Is someone there? Hello?
Rin? Niven?
Mom?
Wait, it's coming from over here.
I think a couple things happen at once. You see a massive ornate crystal crown materialize out of thin air on the floor in the sewer. And about 2 seconds after that, a mass about 130, 40 pounds collides with you and arms go around your torso.
There we go. Hug all around, buddy. There we go. Where? What's going on? How'd you get here? Where's Omen?
Omen didn't. The Inquisitor. He might still be alive. But there was only one way for me to get out. I couldn't save him too.
Omen's still in the camp?
If he's still alive, yes.
They said they were gonna bring out the king. What happened?
I guess they didn't need him.
I'm rat crying.
I'm rat crying.
So what did I
Sorry,
say? What's
I don't mean. Who the fuck are you?
This is Will. He's from afar.
Hi.
This was introducing Will was it was a bad idea. Yeah, but we're committed now.
Well, Omen is a survivor. If there's anyone who could get away, he probably just dipped into the Shadowfell.
I hope so.
I hope so too. We can't write off Omen yet. I'm sure if anyone can make it out of there.
literally what you said about Rory?
Goldie says, "Are you gonna tell him that's not what the Shadowfell is?"
No.
It's
See, look at Goldie. Goldie has hope.
Not the time.
Okay. Well, where? I think whose crown is this?
This is the crown of Chrysalis. This would be Erie's crown.
Eek.
Eek indeed.
Eek indeed.
I could grab it and get out. I couldn't grab anything else. I don't know. I didn't know where to. This was the best place I thought to lead. Go somewhere where everything is hostile. That way they'll have 1,000 other things to fight than look for us. Right?
Did they see your face?
Yeah.
Well, I've got this disguise kit. Come over here. Might as well
Do you
try
want to roll it?
I think I would like a sick fade.
All right. Sick,
That would make me
sick
feel
fade.
better about losing my friend.
That's gonna be a 13. What do you add to this?
I'll give you the help action on that.
So you add whichever characteristic I tell you to add,
Okay.
which I think I don't know. No,
Charisma?
it's intelligence.
Can I help?
Can it be dexterity?
Nothing against the barbers that I know. I love a good barber.
Okay. All right, it's gonna be charisma.
All right.
Yeah.
That would be a 17.
Can you add proficiency? Because you've seen it done once.
No, that's not how proficient. Oh,
17.
You would like to be proficient in martial weapons because you've seen.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Cool.
Hey, I'm alright with a
You look great.
17 on a sick fade. I think I came in here because You said the druids?
Yeah.
Into the dungeon?
The druids are in here, and the gnomes are also in here. They might have a prince too. Prince Bobbin.
Well, then I guess we find... I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
Sorry about your friend. While we're on the subject, is this rat a friend of yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill everybody in about the different
Just
events.
a rat.
Well,
just like
that
standing
and
there
the
like,
events that we have gone
Do we
through,
have
I'm gonna tell you all about, like, you know, what we learned about the High Inquisitor. Oh yeah, turns out there's a High Inquisitor. Will, as you definitely know.
Do I know?
No,
No.
probably not. But
I'm new in town.
listen, you might want to lay low because last I checked, you were a little on the questionable magic sources, right?
Don't worry about it.
We need to find the rest of... We need to find some sort of allies in here, a safe place in the dungeon before they start flooding in here. We have minutes, I would guess.
We should meet up with the gnomes or the druids. Do you know how to find the druids?
Look at your magical objects.
Oh, yes, I do.
Ring of swimming. I see where you're going with this.
And I can still cast Animal Messenger when I'm a rat? And
No, you can't cast spells in wild shape.
Okay.
Surprise!
Yes. Later.
Eek, eek, eek.
Eek, eek, eek.
Eek, eek, eek.
Later.
Why don't you
yes.
just unwild check now?
Oh, I forgot I can do that.
No.
Okay, you're just like waiting there
Wait,
like...
I'm safe.
We're
Okay.
just looking at the rat, just like.
I totally forgot I can do that. And then it's like a free action to unwild shape.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action.
It
Okay.
doesn't really matter. Not in combat.
Yeah, when we're not in combat, it doesn't matter what type of action it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can do that. Okay, I unwild shape. Hey guys.
What is Will's reaction to Nimem?
Sick fade.
Thanks for Who did it better?
Who did it better?
We can compare fates now.
I rolled a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sick. It's
Oh,
a taper.
yeah.
Sicker fade.
Mm-hmm. That gradient.
It's got a rat
insane.
tail.
Hey.
Got the little notch in the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Rin, you look great.
You do.
I feel like you could learn a little bit from whoever did this.
Listen, you were the one who cut my hair, so.
Yes, I did do that.
So true.
Will?
That time when we were practicing in the woods, sword fighting.
Is that what you call it now?
Yeah,
Also-
I don't need to talk about that.
Ragnar.
Oh, that's right. I'm Ragnar.
Oh, so I would not have recognized
Oh.
it.
I recognize you. You don't recognize me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I changed my look. Anyway.
I feel like as soon as Rin starts talking, anyone would understand that he is Rin. You know what I mean?
I feel like a rock falls from the ceiling and crushes Will's head, and we're gonna. And that's how we end today's session. Is I retire Will because
no.
Hey, 2 characters die in 1 session. Congratulations.
Pass him the sheet. Somebody get a rock.
This is a new record.
like
Do you hate Will? What's happening?
it's just so that it's okay. Listen, it's time.
Continuity,
I
tone.
don't know
and
anything about this.
Consistency of tone.
Like
yeah.
I want to be able to introduce your actual new character relatively without the hiccups of you also playing Will at the same time.
Yeah.
So we can either retcon that Will wasn't there.
Will was a figment of my imagination.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it was a collective stress hallucination.
Yeah.
Very stressful times. Cool. Let's do stars and wishes.
I'll go first. Stars love the roleplay this session, especially with the Sears of True Time. I felt like we talked to so many people.
God, that was great.
There were so many people we went through. We learned so much. Yeah, that's definitely my star. Is we got a lot of role playing done.
You got your fantasy therapy.
Yeah, fantasy therapy. I feel like it's been days. My wish. What is my wish from here? I wish to see Alice's new character. Live a long and happy life. And the fallout of that one lady who knows Omen.
Oh.
Whose name I never remember. Vesper.
Oh.
Already forgot.
She's probably thrilled.
Not
They could have had it all.
Omen's dead?
Yas Queen.
Yeah.
My star, I think, is you starting the riot, because that was actually like I was hoping for something like this, where if you'd said, "Oh yeah, he's a prisoner," then the adventures could have been like, "He's a what? We gotta go and save him." And so like you were like we were like thinking along the same lines. My wish is, when do we get to a point where Ragnar is actually sad and not funny?
It's there, it's coming. It's very, this is kind of just how he copes, is he's like, all right, well, when he's in his room alone, he's like, oh, fuck, everyone's gone.
This is really like a ship with Theseus kind of party.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go. My star is Melora's roleplay. I loved the cinematic description of her getting out of the tent and with the crown and running across the countryside. That was beautiful. And then her being sad about Omen, I was like, yeah, she cared.
Melora does care, but Melora is also not emotionally equipped for this shit.
Who is? My wish is that I could have made not Marcus crack. And yeah, I'm looking forward to my next character. My wish is 5 levels of Twilight Domain Cleric.
That can be arranged. My star is I when we started the campaign and when you joined the campaign and one of the player characters died, you were like, I would be so upset if my character died, and I feel like you're taking it well in stride, I think, and I know something like this does cause emotions, and that's part of the storytelling, but I don't. I was afraid you'd want to leave the campaign if I killed Omen then towards the start, around the time when you joined, and my star is that it seems like you're in it for the overall story on the long run. My wish is, I wish I could tell you what my plan had actually been, but I can't because that would be spoilers now.
Which plan?
Well, whatever the High Inquisitor was doing. So I guess my wish is, I guess I can't speak about my wish.
I feel like with the whole curse of healing thing, Owen would have rather died than eventually become that.
Oh yeah.
And so also he was kind of fucked as soon as he was eerie.
Yeah.
And not eerie. So it's kind of like when Rory died, where it's yeah.
He lived a good life.
You lived a good life. I'm sad he never saw his cat again. Poor actual
I
woman.
was gonna introduce the Tressum like next session if you survived, but I was like the odds were low.
Well, as soon as guards started kicking cats, I literally thought, I'm glad Omen, like, the actual Omen is not here.
Yeah.
She would not be safe.
When we started the campaign, there was a moment where I had secured 3 players whose names all started with J: Jacob, Jace, and Jordy. And so when I was looking for a 4th player, I was like, all right, who do I know whose name starts with J? And now I'm realizing I've got Atlas, Alex, and Andy. And Ben is the... Hey, can you change your name?
Absolutely, yes.
Alexander or... No, we've already got it.
Arthur.
Yeah. No, that's his name. No, something else. Asimar.
Austin.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you want to hear something funny? My birth name starts with a J.
Oh.
So I'm in both parties.
Okay. But... Okay, so not a dead name.
It's complicated, but
Okay.
yeah, not a name I use.
Respect. Cool. Starting a wish?
Star. I love me a good hot villain.
Me too.
High Inquisitor, super engaging, love it. I thought I'm also a big fan of the it's a little poke with a sword, but it's like 20 or 30 poison damage. Like this is like
They're
this is not fucking around.
Their challenge rating for the assassins is
8. CR8.
Oh, it is 8. Oh shit. Sorry.
Thought that was a 1/8.
Oh, it's the thieves or whatever else they are. I keep forgetting with the assassin.
My wish, I think, is the crown is non-magical in a way, but I would love for it to matter that it's now in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
However, that plays out plot-wise. I want that to end up mattering. Yeah.
Can we say the crown starts? Oh, like no, because it's non-magical. If the crown starts to glow and it's more a property of the crystals themselves, then that could be
Do you know what this means? It's like things and objects that should remain in their, like, it has to do with like archival work and not taking things from other countries for your museum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like
Shout out England.
yeah.
So
It's returning to
taking
its
the
ancestral
crown
home.
of Chrysalis back to its own.
Yeah. Cool. I think my okay. Like my star is like you were like very like helpful in that you were like, hey, this is actually a good deal, because like that the crusade is offering. I was like, yeah, it's a little too good of a deal. It's like it's just like, but it was helping me because like Atlas was like, no, this is a terrible deal. I was like,
It is, but
it's
we didn't have any evidence for why. So until we got the confirmation that this is bad, I'm like, I'm fine letting this play out longer.
Also, it's like we have no leverage.
Right.
The kill is right here.
Yeah, and they did. But like the detect thoughts and insights, that was great. And like your escape was like fun. It's also interesting to see that like more human aspect of like how devastated you are at Omen's potential death.
Yeah.
And like it's like I feel like Melora is trying not to care and kind of failing, and Goldie is like, ugh.
Right.
Love Goldie.
Glad the vibe is coming across well. Yeah.
Okay, so my star for today is like generally really enjoying seeing the different sides of the characters. I mean, like I am every single session because it's like my third session, but yeah, like seeing your more emotional side, because up till now I've only seen like no, I've got to protect myself, like whatever, like I don't want to get involved, but like, you know, to see that the vulnerability. And with your character, like you kind of legitimately were like, it was actually kind of nice to talk to someone, like, you know, and like Nimi got to kind of let loose and like flip the mullet. So like just seeing the different, dimensions of the characters. And my wish is also that I'm really excited to see your new iteration, Atlas.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. Yeah.
All right. First star, I love how like you're picking up the mechanics of wild shape and like using them and like I can tell you're having fun with it. Because if your wild shape lasts 2 hours and you short rest within one of those hours, you can just
Infinite wild shape.
like you can just stay in wild shape apart from the 6 seconds where it takes you to transform back, as long as you're resting.
Okay.
That role playing with the horses was really funny. You're still not any step closer to fulfilling the mission or
They were just giving us nothing.
Yeah. They're
Straight from the horse's mouth.
well,
Chiron. That I did
When
write
Cairo
down.
comes back now, we can do another
Yeah.
sending. We have more information. We're piecing it together.
We have the technology.
Oh no, Chiron lost his
Sending
best friend.
clarification. Kill Chiron? Question mark.
Yeah.
I can also tell that you're like matching the vibe of whichever player you're with, and that sending you out with Rin was a terrible idea.
That's a great idea.
But it means that like you're fitting in very nicely and smoothly. So that's my second star, is that like you're like learning how to play this game by like matching vibes, and it's great to see.
Listen, we got in and out and talked to the Series of True Time. So low key, we were the
Kind
power
of a
team.
great team.
You really
we
were.
were A team.
Yeah, I mean,
we were A team.
You came back with everyone alive.
Damn.
We came back
the
with
B team did not.
Mm-hmm.
50% casualty rate if you don't count Goldie.
I got my ribs broken.
you got
Bounced
ribs
right
broken.
back. Shout
We know
out.
that Melora doesn't count Goldie.
I got to talk to some workers. That was a good time.
I think my wish is, could you write a little bit more of Nimen's backstory.
Yeah.
Like for next section of like going into a little bit more details about where they're from. Feel free to make stuff up, like make up a paladin elf community or culture or whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, like I hope I'm not just giving you homework, but it's gonna help me involve your character better.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I've been kind of playing a blank slate right now, and I need to get into the meat of my character. Yeah.
I think that's okay. That's another thing. Atlas, second star is gotta be like just how far Omen came. Because okay, so here's the thing, right? Like when this campaign started, I was worried because Omen was kind of the blankest slate you could have for a character. Because not talking meant that you didn't like interact with the other players in that way of communication. It was like
And being from a different, plane world.
Yeah.
Like
it was hard to like tie
very few
connections.
tethers. Yeah.
Like tie connections back to your character, and like the whole culture was new, so you were reacting to it in a fresh way, but also you weren't expressing those reactions because you were playing a mute character, and just like seeing how much Omen has changed and grown was like lovely. It was great to see, and I'm proud of having this on my wall.
I'm glad he'll still be here with us in pieces.
Watching over us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.